My name is Daljit. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the stream, guys. Yes, this is the Palermo Diaries. And in case you are wondering, yes, I'm also taking part in the FM playoffs. I was so tired last night. I needed people to be on Discord talking to me because I kept falling asleep. They had to keep me awake with the conversation and just banter. Yeah, it started off well. Picked Romario and Ziga, and then I think somewhere in the middle of the draft, my head it just started spinning, and I made some mistakes. So it will be interesting to see how whether I can recover from that. It's a pretty strange, eccentric group of players. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. So tactical experiments incoming, man. Even on my Palermo stream, I'm gonna try and experiment a bit. It's like finding a way to play with three very different kinds of systems. Yeah, so Palermo are gonna be the guinea pig of my little experiment. Whether it works or not, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. And yeah, I hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. Palermo, in the meantime, I want to share a result. I think this happened off stream, right? Where I played a setup which was pretty strange. Okay, so we went 4-2-4. I don't know if you guys remember the video I just did about how to get out of a high press, right? So they were playing this system, I was playing this system, and then in the middle of the match, I switched it to Galileo. Yeah, so I pushed Antonio Sanchez into this position, pushed him here, and pushed him here. And then if you look at the XG, right, it's 2-2, and then there was this massive comeback towards the end where we scored 2 goals. So we started out pretty okay. Here, the first goal. And then they equalized. Rocket from outside the area. I'll slow the thing down. There were some problems with my PC today as well. Few things happening at the same time. Very annoying. I had my monitor was flickering, so I wasn't very sure whether I was hoping it's just the drivers or a loose plug, because I don't want to have to unseat the display adapter. So this is when I fell behind to a 3-2 deficit, right? So they managed to pull back. I was still playing a very flat 4-2-4 at this point. So at this point we were 4-2-4, and then I switched my formation. You can see these wingbacks are positioned much higher. These are my two midfielders. This is when I went into the first version of the 4-2-4, right? With these guys playing wide, and then the wingback brought the ball up, and then checked the inside, and he slipped a pass. The inverted winger slipped a perfect pass for my striker. Again, here, I like this part where we were able to defend. I think here I was still playing my 4-2-4. The inverted winger, we allow this player to run inside. Now that was my flat 4-2-4, right? At this point, I got fed up. I went and changed it to the more offensive 4-2-4, the Galileo version. So the Galileo version will have, there we go, him pushing into midfield, center midfield, so it gives us a control pocket. And then, Celia shooting from outside the box. Again, you can see the two wingbacks pushing forward, the inverted winger coming inside, playing a 1-2. This was very lucky. This goal was extremely lucky. I mean, Celia, the fullbacks, slamming it home. It became a 5-4 win, man. We turned it around. Now I've got several tactics. I've got this Palermo. I've got my Pantera Rosa, the 5-channel attack. Of course, this is slightly different from the original one. The original one had an inside forward, right? So then we have the 4-2-4, which if I need to chase. So I've got like a narrow pattern, a wide pattern, a more like counter-attacking pattern, I would say, this one, right? And then we've got this, which is my I don't know what pattern. It's the 5-channel attack. So I think all the tactics are able to play off each other. So that's my goal. And probably I'm going to use the same system in the playoffs. Yeah, I'm not going to change. Yeah, I'm not creating. I mean, my only problem in the playoffs is I have a bit of a concern about center midfield. That's my big concern at the moment, because I don't really have one of the players that I would like to have in the system, or the kind of player that he wasn't available. I mean, he might have been available, but had I been a bit more alert, yeah. I wasn't really, all together at that point. So we got Christique injured, we got Tobias injured. Tobias is injured now, so this is bad news for us. He's out for 7 days. Christique is out. Luperini is injured. Luperini is out for about 3 weeks. So this is our midfield. We have to push our Bovolon in. Soma is recovering from injury. Begeto can play here. What's his name can play here as well. This Johan Carlson. So we managed to add a few players to our mix, right? So in terms of transfer history, if we look at our transfer history, we managed to add Filippo Masia in the January window. We needed wing players to give us some options. Then we added another fullback. This is long term, hoping that he develops into something. A lot of it was just money. I just basically moneyball all these players. The idea here is to let them develop, and then if we can sell them off later, we will. Hopefully, we are already getting interest in one or two of our players. So the long-term goal is to, hopefully get more interest in our players. And we've got this young player called Napolitano. He can play on the flanks. So got Casseri, Gabrielioni, Simiri will play here. This Antonio Sanchez, and then push Antonio Sanchez here. Bovolon right-footed only. So he can play here. He'll cut inside, but players coming on the left, Cele will have an issue. Then Colodale will play in the center. Any more DMs? I got Rui Moreira, he can play. And then Corona, well, we're hoping he gets a loan spell. Soma is not ready for this game. Vegeto also can play, so I could easily swap to a 4-2-4, man. Hey, Risky, how are you, man? So, either that or we just switch to this first, right? So we can actually play this right now. If I play this, then I bring Napolitano on. Bovolon can be in the bench in case we need to go to him. I think what we'll do is we'll start with this first. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna play a 4-2-4. In case you're wondering what the tactical settings for this 4-2-4 is in the video that I did about how to beat the low press. What do you think of the Manchester City match? I don't know, man. Okay, for one thing, right? Real Madrid have an uncanny ability to do the impossible, right? They've got Harry Houdini as their assistant manager, and which manager in his right mind in the 70th minute will take off Toni Kroos, Luka Modric, and who's the other third player? All three big players. No, he took them all off, and he brought on Rodrigo and Camavinga and one more player. I can't remember who it was. Not many managers are like that. The problem for me was I think that City played a very good game at the start of the game where they were trying to contain Madrid. But you have to understand, I've always said this many times. If you're going to play a high pressing game, when you play against a technically good team that can work out of pressure, then you are in trouble because that team actually wants you to play the high pressing game. I felt that Madrid were comfortable out of possession. They did find it a bit challenging when they had possession because they were always being pressed. So the theme of the first half was the same. Yeah, I mean, you can see that Guardiola was trying to do the same thing, keep the ball. That's why he brought on Grealish, because let's just face it, Grealish is a very expensive substitute, but he has the ability of keeping the ball. He holds on to the ball really well. I think that plenty of people are going to criticize Guardiola, right? Saying that he was only able to win the Champions League with a very good team, with a superstar inside it. Because when he went to Bayern Munich, there was a strong team and he couldn't get the Champions League with them. And then he's been at City for quite a while and they've always not succeeded. And what do I think? I'm trying to be diplomatic here. I think Real Madrid, Liverpool will probably feel that they want to play Real Madrid more than Man City because there's a script written there about revenge. But I don't think City played. City won that game 4-3, right? One goal. They only had one goal advantage. In a nutshell, City imploded in the last 10 minutes. They deserve to go out. I did say before the match, remember what I said? I said City were going to lose. I predicted that City won't make it through. I said City are going to lose because it will be a Real Madrid-Liverpool final, and City will then go on to lose its next game in the league because the implosion will occur against Real Madrid. I was very confident of that. In fact, I was so confident of that, I was like, I told myself, thank goodness I didn't say something like, I'll run around naked or do something stupid on the street, because at 5-3, I was like, wait, shit, man, this game is over. I think for one of the fans, the game was over, right? And he walked out of the stadium, and then he tried to get back in when he heard the roars of the stadium, and they managed to pull back, but the stewards wouldn't let him back in, so he had to watch the match from outside the stadium on his handphone. So I think, yeah, City... I don't think City is going to do it. I mean, they played such a good game, Real Madrid. And there's a lot of did you notice a lot of man-to-man marking in that game? There was a lot of man-to-man marking. I was watching the game going, holy cow, I've never seen so much man-to-man marking in my life. You have players marking each other, man. Luka Modric was putting pressure on. Who was he putting? Yeah, everywhere. I could see it. I think Modric was on Rodri, if I'm not mistaken. Everybody was so tight on each other. It was such a tactical battle. I loved it. I thought it was a great game. Courtois is a very good goalkeeper. I mean, I've always said Thibaut Courtois is a good goalkeeper. I mean, people crack jokes. I mean, he had a rough time in the first 2 seasons at Real Madrid, right? That's a bit sad. So he dropped out of favor, but he has shown that he is a class keeper. And let's not forget, okay, Man City like to play a very high pressing game, and I've always said this: when you play a high pressing game against a technically good team, you can get into trouble because your plan will come undone when they are able to work the ball out of pressure, and they are insanely good, man. Technically, Real Madrid, the way they work the ball out of pressure, I was watching so many stunning first touches. I've never seen so many fantastic first touches. It was a thoroughly entertaining game. I was just watching it and going, oh my god, this is such a good game to watch. It was still 0-0. I was like, wow, this is such a good game. Still 0-0. Wow, this is such a good game, man. This is such a good game. That was me, you know. It was a great game, man. I think this Liverpool-Madrid final is I can see the script, but Liverpool have modified the style of their play. They are now the top side, but we'll see how it goes. I still think that technically Real Madrid are better than Liverpool on the pitch. It'll not be an easy match. But to be fair to Man City, I thought Casemiro should have been sent off a few times in that game. I think the referee was a bit too lenient with the cards in the pocket. I mean, when Casemiro pulled down that Man City player by the jersey, that should have been a straight yellow card, man. I mean, Foden, right? Foden was going to escape, and he pulled him down with the shirt. I mean, everybody could see that. So why wasn't a yellow card given that case? And what about a scissors tackle from behind? I mean, that was okay. The problem with the rules is this, right? There has the legs have to close, right? Okay, so that has to be a clear scissors, right? So that one is just like he went in and he kept his legs apart so that it wouldn't be a scissors tackle. But then the follow through, you could see the leg coming in. That should have been a yellow card. So why was Casemiro still on the pitch? It's like it's impossible for him to be sent off. So I honestly felt that Man City was also undone, badly done by the refereeing on the day. So City went in there with a game plan which was to contain Real Madrid. I think their plan was correct. I mean, if you take the game to Real Madrid, they'll punish you because they can play that long diagonal into space. The diagonals there would have been very dangerous against Man City. If you notice in the first half, because if they play the diagonals, Kyle Walker will be exposed against Vinicius, and Kyle Walker is he's just recovering from an injury. You could see he was struggling towards the end of the match. If Vinicius Jr. gets inside Kyle Walker, then he's got Ruben Diaz, and Ruben Diaz does not have the skill set to beat Vinicius Jr. But that boy has so many issues. I mean, he has so many times he went through, but he couldn't find the back of the net. It was a crazy game, man. I just felt that Casemiro should have been sent off. He should never have been on the pitch. I mean, he should have been on the pitch for the second half, but he was there. And I was like, if there's anything that will demoralize a team more than that, will demoralize. If you've ever played a game of any sport before, when the referee call doesn't give you the decisions. You as a player on the pitch, you do get affected by it. Because I remember I played a game of rugby once before, and there was this opposition player. He was in the back, right, and he kept opening his hands up like this and going to all my players' face. Because every time he would tackle, he would do this, and I kept calling the ref. I said, "Look, that's dangerous. Come on, man, ref, do something about it." He took one of my players out. So I got so mad because, you know, my team started getting, like, you know, dejected. We were like we were at that point seven points down, okay, and we were a touchdown and a try down, and I was getting very, very angry. In the second half, I changed positions with another player. I said that's it, because I was playing as a forward, but I went into the winger slot so that I could take him on. So the moment he got the ball, I went in with him with a close elbow right into his solar plexus. I got him stretched off the game. But the problem was this. I mean, you get affected by decisions made on the pitch by the referee, and this will affect the players on the pitch. So players, like all the other players, are going to wonder, what the fuck do we have to do to win this game, man? I mean, what's going on? So it'll affect the City players, and it did. You could see it was clearly affecting them as well. So I thought it was, from my point of view, I think there's something to be said about allowing the game to flow. But, you know, you got to be reasonable about it, because back in the day, when we had Maradona playing, okay, Bilbao, I think it was when I was playing when Maradona was playing for Barcelona, right? And then they were playing against Bilbao. The butcher of Bilbao took him out with an ankle. I mean, Maradona was dribbling, and the butcher of Bilbao went in and smashed his ankle, broke his ankle, in fact, right? Okay, and he was stretched off. What did the referee do? Nothing. Because back in the day, you could do such tackles as well. But now we're told that you can't do all this kind of shit. But hey, Casemiro can pull on a player's jersey and he can get away with it. Come on, man. So I thought that was bad, man. Yeah. So for me, personally speaking, the way I looked at all the way you see this whole thing and unfold, City did the right thing for the better part of the match. They were playing the right game, contain Real Madrid, right? They were doing the right play. I mean, you could see that was what they were doing. Play a very disciplined, contained game. Nothing wrong with that. You're playing the Bernabeu. It's a fucking cauldron. Okay, you go there, you can't afford to lose the game, because they have the skill set to take you on the break, and that's where the weakness of City is. But their game plan was also undone by the referee too, because the referee was calling all the. I mean, I felt Casemiro should be sent off, right? Yeah. Okay, people are gonna blame Pep Guardiola. They will all day long. I don't blame them. I mean, I'm not a City fan, but I don't think that he deserves that kind of. What else was he supposed to do? They were playing the right kind of game against the team. It's just, you know, the events in the match will affect the players, and yeah. So Real Madrid go through. Hey, Maximovic. Exactly. Football was so hardcore in the 90s. I mean, I don't know if you remember this incident, because after that Bilbao match, when Maradona's ankle was broken, right? They had a return fixture a season later, and the King of Spain was in the stadium. The game turned into a free-for-all flying kick kung fu exhibition because Maradona started flying. Maradona took out a reserve player with his knee. There was a free-fall in the center of the pitch, right? Maradona took out a player with his knee. There were more flying kicks on the pitch during the altercation because it was a free-for-all mad fight in the middle of the pitch. That was I think after that, Maradona couldn't play for Barcelona anymore because they felt that this is too much, because, you know, and he went to Napoli after that. Because you go and look at the Maradona documentary, it's very, very cool. Yeah, exactly. I thought Maradona was Maradona. I thought Casemiro should not have been on the pitch, man. It's like, oh shit, I should have said the wrong thing. So here we go, man. Are we playing a 4-2-4 by any chance? I am, right? Banana playing a 4. Oh, this will be interesting. They're playing a 4-2-3-1. Okay, I'm gonna go 2D because we're playing a new tactical system, right? So I'm gonna do this. So I got my 4, I got my 2, I got my 4. Okay. That's too slow. Good work. Good work. Yep. This defender has to be good. I made a ball. Uh-oh. That was a ball over the top if I've seen one. There we go. Shit. Okay, that's it. Okay. All right, we are down a goal, and I'm going to come out of this. I might lose this game, but I'm in this experimental mode already. Hold up the ball. Okay, good. The inverted winger is so important here. My two defenders better be able to play the ball out. Casede plays it to Gabrielioni. Put pressure. Okay. Alright, we're gonna prevent the short goalkeeper distribution as well. I might lose this game by a big scoreline, man. Yeah, it was a Kung Fu tournament. The Bilbao at Barcelona game. Oh, it's a legendary match, man. For the colossal fights that were in that game. I'm getting no love from this match right now. Okay, I'm gonna see if I counter. I'm worried about this second part, because now I'm gonna start pressing openly, right? There's a strong possibility my players will start opening up, and if they start opening up, then I could be in trouble. I haven't got a foothold in this game. Yeah, I was trying to figure out, there was some sound coming up. Okay, all right, we've got a bit of a say in the game already. We're pressurizing them a bit more. Good. Okay, we're getting some movement now. All right, good. We're a goal behind, man. Alright, I haven't changed my skin. I have to change my skin out there. Come on, Gabby. Gabby couldn't do much. I mean, yeah, it sounded like a ghost, right? To me, it sounded like a ghost. Nice, Simiri. Gabriel and Celia is true. Guess that's a throw, man. Okay, come on, boys. This is good football from the boys. Oh no, 1, 2, 3, okay, block. They are playing a very good game. I mean, we lost to Tanana last season too, so it's not like we should be. We had a difficult time last season against Tanana. Come on, yeah, he's not reading the play. Yeah, I'm going to take a big risk now with about 20 minutes left on the clock. Okay, no, Gabby does brilliantly. Flows the ball into Simeri. Simeri now looks for options. Back to Gabrielioni. Damn it. They are playing well. Okay. Sanchez, Colodale out to Napolitano. Simeri out to Celia. The wingback gets inside. He squares it to Gabby. It's going to be... They are looking... Finally, what a goal. What a goal. What a comeback, man. Holy cow. That was one hell of a comeback. Okay. Whew. We swapped, right? We went out of one system. Now I'm playing the same system. I'm probably going to play the FM playoffs. Celia with the ball. Nope. Napolitano. Good work on Celia. Celia out to Simeri. Okay. Big kick out. Oh, where's my defensive line? Shit. I'm in trouble in this game. Okay, Celia. If I play the same game in draft mode, I'm probably going to be killed because I won't be not killed, but my players are gonna have a very big headache because all the players have got a lot of jumping reach headache. Napolitano with a corner goes out to Sanchez. Okay, I'm very comfortable. Let's just watch this now. We managed to come back, right? Okay. All right, we're gonna watch this on the sideline view. What a comeback, man. We got the first 15 minutes of this game was all Tanana. We have to make a lot of change. Oh, no. I mean, this game is not over yet. Good cross. Bogliano with the header. I can see where I'll be weak in this system. Okay, I'm going to change systems very soon. Okay, all right. Okay, I got this 4-4-2. Okay, we're going to swap to this now. Okay, Simeri will come here. The Gabrielioni will come here. Sanchez will come here. Caselli will come here. Okay. All right, we'll play Simeri in this slot. Gabrielioni up top. Okay. Going into my 5-channel attack now. Yeah, that was very nice passing in the box. But this doesn't apply as much pressure as the first tactic to get out equalizer. Oh, good save on the keeper. I'm not comfortable on extended highlights. I have to see things on key highlights on this. Okay. Good block. Good work from Celia to Napolitano. Oh no, it's a shot. It's a great stop from Piseri. Hey Andy, you made a lot of changes to your lifestyle. Well done, man. Hope you're doing better. Yeah. Maybe we're always here if you want to talk. We've all been through some interesting, or rather, I won't say interesting, some moments. Sanchez, oh Gabby, what a shot from nowhere. I mean, that was a hell of a attempt from Gabrielioni. Okay, we're now going to control this with our 4-2-3-1, right? It's got a very solid 5-channel attack. But we have to... What I'm going to do now is I'm going to focus play on the left. Let's try and see whether we can release the right side. Or rather, it's a bit slightly complicated, this attack pattern. I don't even know whether my team can pull it off. But so far, we're doing okay. Okay, back to... What is his name, man? Garingali. Patipo. Okay, oh no, Emras. Go. What a challenge. Oh, you sweet thing, you. Who are you, Solini? My goodness, that was one. If he hadn't gone in and put some pressure on the player, that would have been a goal. All right, okay, we're gonna now go up. Use title marking, get stuck in, use offside trap. Okay, this is big risk football time. I'm taking a lot of risks because I want the goal. But I'm not willing to go into a 4-2-4 just yet. Casede back to John's Plus. John's Plus by Sanchez. Sanchez brought down Pancho Villa. Palumbo, what's his name? Been a difficult few years, took on my illness, but I'm managing symptoms to die and I'm off on meds, controlling my mindset. Hey man, Andy, if I can share something from my end, right? Okay, when I was hospitalized for 1.5 years. Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember this. Right, basically for 1.5 years, I was literally in the hospital, and then because of my back, and I went into really I went into this really bad spell with depression, right? So and when I came out, I was discharged. I was still very depressed because there was a lot of things I couldn't do anymore. The doctors gave me enough medication to last me a year. Basically, that's what the doctors did. I don't know. And back then, it was like, you could get they gave me so many painkillers. It should be illegal to give you 1 year's pain supply of painkillers. It should be, because you could kill yourself with it. So, I went to see a few friends of mine, and then I went to see this guy, and it had to I had to change my mindset. So I stopped using the painkillers. I actually didn't even touch the painkillers. I put a seal on the painkillers and I put there, do not open. I wrote the words there, do not open, right? Put a seal there. Put the painkillers in a very, very apparent location in the house. Just there, you know. Back then I was only about 21 years old. And then it required an entire change in my mindset. And it started with strangely enough, it started with music. I can't explain this, but it started with music. I mean, music, not the depressing kind of Celine Dion kind of, you know, I mean, deep shit kind of music, more like the inspiring, faithfully journey kind of music, that kind of shit. So the music helped because I kept using the music. And then because I gave up on everything. I gave up on football. I gave up on sports. I would accept losing all the time. So that winning mentality left. So I slowly came back, and it took the mindset, like, you know, wanting to, you know, like be better than who I was the day before. Yeah. So yeah, the mindset is important, man. If you can, yeah, you have to. So I fought. If you drop the meds, right, and you train your mind, you can get out of it. It's usually using the meds is like a crutch. In fact, the doctors were surprised. In fact, doctors were quite a surprise because I was in a lot of pain, but I refused to use the meds, and I started doing things to counteract the pain because I have a cracked spine, right? I have a cracked spine and a slip disc. Yeah, this coming from the guy who didn't have those issues when he was running for Singapore. Then after that, I had those two things, and you know, it affected me greatly. So I got into that zone where I couldn't. I lost everything. Everything. To me, it was everything. I mean, the freedom to run is like flying for me. Yeah, it's like you get your wings clipped, and all of a sudden you can't do that anymore. You know, that was terrible. I was gone. Yeah. The thought of ending my own life had crossed my mind many, many times. But I just looked around and I saw the people that loved me. And then I told myself, you know, there's one thing you have to do. You have to love yourself. Yeah. And then it became a question of proving to myself that, you know, why do I need all this shit? So you see, the most important thing is you have to prove it to yourself. So I stopped looking at other people, living life for other people. Because doctors I met kept telling my parents, your son has no hope. Can you imagine that? My father told me this, right, before while I was alive. My dad told me, do you know that the doctors actually told me to leave you in the hospital? Because they said, you have no hope. I'm like, what? My dad said I wasn't going to listen to that because it's a bunch of Muppets. The word being a bunch of Muppets came from my dad. Okay, so yeah, so it's the most important thing is be true to yourself, man. So I came off the meds, and then started living a life without I do turn to medication once in a while when the pain is so bad I can't walk, because there are days when there was one time, I think about a couple of months back, where the pain was so excruciating that I couldn't even move my leg. And then I will take the medication, right? Because that's bad. That I can't do anything about it, right? Yeah, there's only so much you can do without meds, man. Yeah. I've been walking miles, and yeah, exactly, man. Find something that, you know, makes you happy. Exactly. And find someone you can talk to, and will, you know, most important thing, right, is to find that person you can talk to who listens and doesn't offer advice. You want that? I realized that was more important, because I kept getting, you know, advice from people, right, who would give me advice, and I was like, what the fuck do you know what I'm going through? Yeah? What do you know? I mean, what do you know about this pain? What do you know about my lost dreams? I would get angry when people would give me advice. Like when my dad passed away, right? Some people came up to me. Man. When my dad passed away, I went through my second depression. And when my mom passed away, I went through my third phase of depression. Depression is like waves. You need to learn how to ride them. When my dad passed away, somebody came to the funeral and they said, "Oh, I dreamt of your dad." Your dad came to me in my dreams. I'm like, who the fuck are you, man? What the fuck's wrong with you? Wait, what are you so moronic? You want to tell me that my dad came to you in your dreams to tell me that he's in a better place? I'm like, fuck you. I was like, What kind of a moron comes to somebody at a funeral and says that to the son who has lost the father? I'm like, yeah, I just have to be very polite. So yeah, okay. Very good, very good. Yeah, my dad. My dad is that kind of a dude, man. He'll come to any person's dreams. Yeah, you could be, I don't know. So yeah. So learn how to find somebody you can talk to. But the waves will come. But it's more important to have that anchor in your life. Yeah. You have to ride them well, man. And the most important thing is that person in your life who will listen to you without judging you. Because you need that release, that valve. And every time, right, you feel that depression come and take you, you feel that urge to get depressed. Okay, I want you to step back, close your eyes, and then picture yourself in the opposite state, where you would like to be, right? Picture yourself where you want to be. Okay, then ask yourself what you're doing and work backwards from there. So what are you doing in that perfect state? Okay, the happy state. Then one step back. What did you do to get there? One step back. So you work backwards, right? By visualizing it. But most importantly, you need to see it. And you need to hear it. So you gotta tell yourself that in your mind. Okay, okay, then you basically like keying your mind out of that shit. You'll be fine. And those walks that you do, they're gonna help. Okay, let's go, babies. We got 87. We're trying to avoid the drama in this game right now. Right? There's a red card. Okay, come on. Pass into space, run a defense. In transition, counter, press. We're taking the game to them. They lost the player. They managed to ride out the storm. We played well, right? We played well. Okay, we lost the goal. Then we swapped formations. We scored a goal. Then we did okay. They did create some good chances, but I think we performed pretty well. Could have won that game had I taken more chances. Hey man, anytime, man, Andy. Okay, Palermo 37, 40, 41. Okay, we're still in the hunt, right? We're not that far away. 10 unbeaten is better than 10 without 10 losing streak. Okay, let's look. Our shortlist is still there. We're still gonna build our shortlist up. Moneyball shortlist. But here we've got players that have been recommended in our recruitment center. Right, agent offers recruitment team. Who's this? Left backs, I think we want to avoid. We're only going to look for somebody who's outstanding, right? And then if they're A and they're young, we'll add them to our shortlist. So our shortlist now is going to be very simple, right? Well, it was simple. Now it's not there. If I uncheck that, we get a shot. Remember this? We have a filter. Oh boy, this is so funny, man. So I did a filter. Yeah, okay, if you guys, I tell you what, if you guys want this filter, I'll save it. Save current filter. I'll put it into the Dropbox, right? For the guys on Discord. Dropbox. I mean, this FM22 public is pretty hard to get to now. You have to have the original link. In some of the videos, I have it there. I'll put it for the guys on Discord first, because you have the direct link. I think filters is here, right? Okay, this is we put. I think you'll have to access it from here. Moneyball, shortlist, filter. Okay, all right. So this, you can use this to do it. I'm gonna save it in the public Dropbox folder as well. Dropbox. This is the one. Filter. In case you guys want to use it. Okay, I'll put, in fact, what I'll do right now to make things really easy for you guys. So I'm going to go here and put it in the description. Moneyball. I'm such an idiot. Okay, I'm going to go inside here and then go to my files. File, public, right? Okay, no, not like this. Go to Dropbox. Look for all the files. Okay. FM21 public. There we go. Okay. Copy the link. I can't do it here. I have to do it on the other machine. I have to do it on the other machine. I forgot. I have to do it on my streaming machine because that streaming machine I can update the description of the video itself. Okay. Yeah, I honestly thought there was like a ghostly sound coming just now, man, from the house or somewhere. I kept hearing sounds just now. It was very bizarre. Okay, copy link. Okay, I mean the public Dropbox filter doesn't have access to all my tactics. The Discord one does. Most of my tactics, right? Not all of them. So yeah, I don't like to put every single tactic inside there because some of these tactics are jokes, personal jokes of mine. So if I put those tactics up and you guys try them and doesn't work for you, it's a bit of a bad thing, don't you think? Unless you have that if you have that sense of humor that I have, then yeah, fine, go for it, man. Okay, let's see if I can change the description of this video. Stream settings, no, I can't change the description of the video. Damn it. Let me come into here. YouTube. Maybe I can do it from the outside instead of going inside. YouTube Studio. Content. Live. Okay, come on. Alright, here we go. Option edit. Yeah, we can edit here. Video details. There we go. Dropbox. Use this link. What's that? Dropbox folder with skins. Oh, it's here. I did put the link here. I thought I didn't give you guys the link. It's there. Such an idiot, man. You guys have the link already. Yeah. I thought you guys didn't have the link, but it's there. Yeah, you always stick around good people. That's why I was, thank you, man. That's such a lovely thing to say. Yeah, so the views are here. So you've got all the filters. So this is like eventually you're going to have a lot of players. So you're going to have to weed through your filter. So because I've got so many players, right? Look at this. This is like a few hundred players already. This is one of the reasons why I use a filter. Because then if I keep pass, if I'm looking for specific players that I can, makes it easier. Of course, I'm going to go through this very soon and then sort out players I don't want. For example, here I've got players that are going to be like in their late 30s or what. I'm gonna ask them. I'm gonna remove them from the filters, man. Like all these guys. Eventually, I'm gonna go through these filters again and look for players. Like this guy, obviously, he's retiring. He doesn't need to be in our list anymore, right? This guy is no longer in our list. Valencic, 33 years old, hardly playing any games, so he's off our list. I like to do this in my list, and we just played against him, Luka Garingali. Not bad, man. He was on our list for a while. Why was he? I mean, like looking at his performances defensively, interceptions per 90. Wow, 3.12. That's good, man, for a fullback. That's damn good for a fullback. I love this because he reads the play before anything else. But I think it's still quite good. Look at that. It's not bad. 7.24. Now these guys could easily fit into my team, so it's pretty easy, right, to do something like this. Yeah. It speeds up my search for players. Yeah, it really makes the whole experience of playing this game so like simple and smooth. Yeah. Palermo still in the hunt. Yeah, we managed to not lose to Tanana. It would have been very bad if we had lost to Tanana because they're just above us. What does he want? Colodale is on drugs, man. He's been playing football for us. I mean, this is the problem with... sometimes I feel that there should be an option in the game that when a manager reaches a certain level of reputation, there should be like... he likes to rotate players. I mean, there should be an option, right? For him for you to get those players to accept that level of rotation. Odd made an offer on Paolo Gauzi. He's not bad. I mean, he could end up playing for Serie A at Serie A level. He's a good defender. Yeah, marking and tackling. He's definitely big. But 925,000 is just a bit too much money for us. We are still until we can generate something like how much? We need to generate close to 2 million to 3 million in player sales a season. Yeah. So I have to get to that point already by next season. That's my second target now. Before I get promoted, I want to be. We want to be able to release players. I want to be like a club that Serie A clubs will want to come to pick our players. I don't mind if I don't mind a slow rise to the top as well. Makes it harder for us to fall down. Those rapid promotions like what we did with Gloucester City and with Kingstonians, now they are possible, but it just means that you gotta like work your socks off every single game, and it's not easy to do that. Like what I just did just now, like this ability to switch formations when you need to, and you need to know. There we go. I told you right. We're gonna have this happening very soon. Antonio Sanchez history. We paid 80k for him. They want 450. That's actually not that bad. But Antonio Sanchez is such a big player for us right now. 7.0. He plays 17 games a season. Now his value to us is far in excess of the 44k we paid for him. I'm more likely to accept a bid that's about 2 million, right? So I'm just going to reject it outright because that's like too low. No, there's no point negotiating unless you want to sell him. So we're now playing Vicenza. Vicenza also, a lot of these clubs, we are at their level. From a club that was the whipping boy, we've transitioned into a team that can take on virtually the entire league. Right? We went from 2001 outsiders to get relegated to this in just 2 seasons. In just 2 seasons, right? Not 18-1. So we have a strong chance of making it. Wow, that's not too bad, man. You took the worst possible job, and then you became the Ghana manager. Not bad. That's quite an achievement. The way I play Football Manager, I have 2 things I can do. I can play those incredibly difficult challenges, or I can just sit down. For me, it's a release. Yeah. I like it as a release. Just play the tactics. For me, the fun is creating tactics that produce exactly the kind of football I want to see. Yeah. I get that from the game, so I get very happy. I'm a very easy person to please. I don't get agitated by this game. I get agitated. Yeah, I do. I mean, I did break a keyboard, but more like, why did I break the keyboard? I can't even remember. Actually, the keyboard itself, it had its issues. And today, I almost couldn't stream because this monitor I'm playing on started flickering. So I was very worried. Could it be the... So I was worried. No, there are 4 possible reasons why a monitor could flicker. The easiest one is the cables are loose. Okay. Then the other one could be your device drivers need updating. And the third one is the painful one. Your video card is unseated. Not seated properly. So I was worried that it was the third one. So I said, shit, man, it better not be the third one. I also have to go in and take it apart and just do it again. So thank goodness it was. I'm hoping that I fixed it because it's not flickering. It was flickering every 5 seconds. And I was thinking to myself, if it keeps on flickering, what's going to happen is we are going to end up at a point where I won't be able to take part in the Streamer Showdown, man. Or the FM playoffs rather. I mean, the Streamer Showdown wants to invite me. I'm more than happy to take part. Again, yeah, because I think their timing is a bit more okay, right? Most of the others are like 4 a.m. in the morning. No, but even then also, it's very difficult. I need a support group in front of me when I'm doing drafting because I'll fall asleep, man. I fell asleep last night. I actually did fall asleep while the draft was going on. Okay, what is this? Data has gone. No, I declined. I don't want to talk to the press. Let's look at the deadline day. What's happening? Attracting interest. Sanchez, Tobias is 1.3 million. Michel Soma, 240. I mean, Michel Soma, honestly, we brought him in on what? How many? We got him in on free. Anything we get for him is not bad. Wanted by Albino Lefe, end of contract. I don't like that. I don't like that, man. Fringe player. Suggest promises. Walk away. That's it. Fringe players are fringe players, right? So we'll get back about 292 per annum. The reason why I'm not gonna. I mean, if I wanted to make money, yeah, offer him a new contract, but then he gets a lot of money. That's still wasting a lot of cash, right? There's some loan interest. Contract expiring. Got Bovalon. When is this? 25. Yeah, not worried about him. Celia's contract expires 25. I think this one we have to look at giving him a new contract. We give him a regular starter. Yeah. Ask the S-Man to suggest something. No, we take this off. Relegation we drop. Yeah, 30%. Appearance fee, I'm gonna remove this. I'm gonna remove this. Give him a bit more of a gift. No, I can't give the agent more. 348k. 541k. That's ridiculous, man. Nah, I'm not paying that much money for Celia. Okay. 25. What year are we in? I have no idea. What year are we in? Shit. 2025. We're in trouble if I don't handle this guy, Celia. Oh man, he wants such a big ass contract. Gabrielioni is 25 as well. 25. Got a couple of players here. Samuel Masolo, I'm not important. This guy's 25. Oh man, we got a lot of players on 25, man. Okay, I could take a chance, right? And go for promotion and then have to replace all these players. Because I can't afford the higher wages that they want. Like $500,000, I can't afford it. We don't have the money for it. This guy wants $500,000. I can't pay him that money. This is what this guy wants. Important player. He's important, man, now. Let's see what he wants, right? 403k, man. This is a huge jump from his existing contract. 248. Back three is not. I don't like playing a back three on Football Manager 22. You have to play a kind of. We can try a back three later, but it's a slightly different version of a back three. Okay. Bovalon, I think he's not gonna accept the contract. This guy is 379, but he hasn't been playing a lot. Rui Moreira. Yeah, okay. We won't go out there and give every player a new contract. I have a very unique back five, if you want to see. I'll show it to you guys. Okay. Okay, this is my. Okay, let's just load the very unique back five. Wild Guru one. This is my very unique back five. 1, 2, 3, all attack duties. Every one of them. So this inverted wing back comes here. This inverted wing back comes here. The white centre backs play like this. The libero shoots up. The volantes go up. So very attacking. Very attacking. Of course, you know, we have to wait to see how it plays out. I mean, I could play the next game. We'll see what happens. I'm a bit nervous of playing in the next game. That's like, I don't have the players for this, I think. Yeah, because I don't have this role. I don't have a player for this role. So we go back to this tactic again. And then we leave it in. If I had a player for that position, libero, I would play it, man. Yeah. I just don't have one. I need one. That guy has to distribute the ball. Decline. Giovanni Carrera. I mean, if there's a, let's say finances, I don't think we can afford to sign anybody at the moment. Right? I would love to be able to, but you know, reach that kind of financial position where we can sign players. But hey, man, let's be realistic. 0, 5, 4. We're close to the line. I can't sign. Yeah. If I sign a player now, we're in trouble. But agent offers Goiano. Is that? No, it's not the same Goiano. I thought it was another Goiano. Inverted. No, not good enough. I mean, the scout reports. Ari is like so far back. Yeah, no thanks. If I come to deadline day and I can look at the transfer news, 30 done deals, 9.5. It's a pretty much 9.5 minutes, quite a lot for our league, man. Negotiate a bit done deal. Let's look at the status of we can't do that. Rumor. Palermo's Nicola Vieira. We are interested in this player. I could be interested in this player. He looks quite good, man. Loan. Rumor loan. From where? Faroe Islands. Yeah, man. Contracted to Copenhagen. Yeah, why not? Make an offer. Wow, interact with the board. This guy is good, apparently. The moment I say interact with the board means this is a potentially big superstar. Wow. Transfer. He must have been on our... Yeah, he's on... These two are on our shortlist. That's why it popped up. They've been on our... If they're on your shortlist, that's why they're yellow in color, right? So our money ball strategy has been quite good so far. We've been using money balling to find these players, and now they're all popping up. Now these youth players are all popping up everywhere. We went to the Faroe Islands to find a player. Such is life. Okay. Let me move the screens. Backtree is vulnerable, but there's some backtree systems that can still work. Yeah. You gotta be a bit bold with backtree systems. Yeah. If I honestly believe that you're gonna play defensively, then forget it. Yeah. I wouldn't play a backtree. I mean, okay, you can play a backtree system defensively, like back 5, 3, 2, but then you're putting balls over the top all the time. So you need those wing backs to dominate the flanks. So if you're playing like a 5-3-2, then you need those wing backs. So I'd rather play something. I'll show you the tactic. Okay, I'll show you this tactic. Okay, let's try this tactic on the next game. All right. Okay, this is the tactic. This is one of my back three tactics. Again, there's no support duty. We'll see what happens. Okay, it's a crazy backtree system. So we got all these white center backs now. Okay, I'm gonna use this in the next game. Advance what, winger, and volante, white center back, libero, white center back. It's gonna be the craziest attacking system you did ever see. It's just gonna be all out attacking. Yeah, let's see how it does. Celtic signed Lund Jensen. Oh, speaking of Celtic, Rangers are Rangers. They are true, man. To beat Frankfurt in the Europa Cup final. That's something. That is something. What a season for Rangers, man. It's the first European final for Rangers since 2008. Transfer Samilo Paso Pale. Okay, Yamasalo cancel. Yep. 3 centre backs with 2 DMs. Allow for proper wingers, correct. Yep. I should have a base because here we've got this group, right? With 2 volantes. Volantes will give me the protection midfield. So what I'm doing is I'm using these wingers to transition up the pitch. Okay. Squad registration. I think we just want to all these players are fine. Cesare Casede. No, you gotta be registered. Mola is to be registered. Okay. Johan Carlson doesn't need to be registered, he's under 23. I mean, I don't have to register these guys anyway, they're under 23. Okay, confirm. Okay. Yeah. Football won this season, exactly. Is it Frankfurt? Who is playing Rangers in the final? Wait, I can't remember. Man. I didn't know the Rangers are in the final. Can't remember. I thought they're gonna be playing. Is it West Ham lose to Frankfurt? Yeah. Okay, so Gustian Anderson is back. Hoffenheim accept loan offers. Okay, so Gustian Anderson is back means really that back three could be possible. That back three could be possible. We're gonna play that system against Vicenza. Wow, man, we are really experimenting in our third season with Palermo. But all the Palermo teams are meeting a very, very experimental side. As long as I'm here, I'm not unhappy. Yeah, what? I'm not in a hurry to be promoted. We'll take our own sweet test time. Cordell is out. Okay, he has to be removed. I mean, I want to get promoted. Otherwise, we're gonna have a big headache next season because we don't have enough. Quite a few players. Their contracts are expiring. Okay, quick pick. Okay, we got Gabby, Contini, Simeri. That's not too bad. You got Celia, Carlson, Christy, Casede, Solini, Antonio Sanchez. Antonio Sanchez is a libero. Oh man, this is gonna be fun. I mean, I don't mind playing. Winger. Carlson is not particularly fast, is he? Giacomo Corona cannot be a winger. Johan Carlson maybe. Sede, actually he can be. We can put him as a winger. No, we don't have enough players. Yeah. Christique. Do we have any more DMs? Bovalon can be a DM, right? So we can play him as a... Okay, put Casede out here. Okay, and play Bovalon and Christique as the two volantes. Celia is like a fullback. Okay, he's fast. Casede is reasonably fast. Okay, but he can't cross the ball to save his life. What you really want is somebody who can cross the ball. Okay, we got Maskia who can play here with Begeto. Celia is a winger, left only. I can't play him on the right. Okay, we've got Johan Carlson. You can bring him back. He's too slow, too risky playing him. Tobias can't play. All right, this is a bit of a 13. What's your anticipation? 12. Jumping reach so low. Cesare Caceres jumping reach is 15. I could actually play him here. Passing, vision, decisions, flair, right only. But I want Casede up here. He's got speed. Simeri is there in front. Gabrieloni is in front. I put Simeri on the left. Contini on the right. Okay. Let's go, man. Let's find out if this is good. I haven't changed the tattoo skin yet. Yeah. Because just now, I'm playing in the draft games all the time. So last time I was in doing the draft, so I'll switch to the default skin so that I don't have issues connecting or during the draft itself. Because sometimes I don't know why, but the skin seem to give us an issue. Okay. All right. What are we playing? Vicenza playing a back. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Okay. All right, let's see now. Okay, we are playing a system like this. We got to defend a corner straight away. Okay. Let's see how much love we get, right? Okay, now we see whether we can work the ball out. Bovalon. Oh no, there we go. Can't even get to... Okay, good work, Christique. Out to Sanchez. Sanchez finds the ball to Celia. Celia back to Solini. Solini finds Celia. Celia back to Solini. Plays it back to the keeper. Keeper plays it short to Pogliano. Correct. Work the ball out pressure, guys. Don't just hoof the ball. Very good, Pogliano. You see the white centre back. Contini. Inside the box. Come on. Okay, good. Pogliano, the white centre back. Look at how high up the pitch he is. He's going to cross the ball. It's to Celia. He's working. He's working, man. Look at this. Our white centre back ended up here crossing the ball. Okay, we got another one. Pogliano. Contini. Back to the white centre back. Christic with the header. Yeah, this means I can put Soma here. No? Okay, Christic to Bovolon. Bovolon is brought down. Come on, ref. Show us the red card. Holy time. He's off. He's off. He's off. Yeah. Adjust the cap. Get into the mood. Celia. Out to Contini. Contini to Celia. This is a very attacking back three. Finds Christic. Christic out to Bovolon. Bovolon out to Pogliano. Pogliano goes wide. Pogliano says, hey, I'm the white centre back. I'm here to cross the ball. Gives it to Bovolon. Bovolon says, I'm the white centre back. What are you doing over there? I'll put in a ball. I'm not very good at crossing the ball, but hey, man, I'll just put it in. Okay. Out to Christic. Christic one touches it to Simeri. Simeri back to Solini. Solini finds Simeri. Simeri crosses to Contini. Ladies and gentlemen, we have taken the lead. What do you think about 5-3-2 inverted with member slots with stay wider team inside and build up plays on the flanks on the mountain? Wow. No, actually they won't stay wider. They might hook a bit more, but the wing backs will stay wider, but they'll be on support, right? They won't be on attack. Right? So you'll still have the issue, right? You still not be attacking enough. You won't be attacking enough. You'll have the guys on the width of the flanks, but you still need them. You still need to be very attacking. You still need to get that pressure on the flanks. You see, look at my tactic, right? It's got wingers on attack. I'm putting a lot of pressure on the flanks. So these two wing backs can't even come out. The wing backs can't come out, so they're left with these two guys, and these two guys are running into traffic here, and they only got one striker now. So I should have this game. Yeah. The only way I will lose this game is if I become careless and I stop paying attention. Christic with the corner. Drops it onto the head of Pogliano. But Pogliano, come on, what is wrong with you? You're supposed to come up the pitch, Kasede. Okay, good. Oh man, what's wrong? Sanchez is he got to the ball. He doesn't have jumping. He only had Simeri in. Simeri makes it too. Is there any joy in using one white centre back so you can use a lopsided? Maybe because you can do the same thing. White centre back on attack, right? Okay, like with two defend duties, right? So you get two. But then what you want is really the volante to have stay back at all times. Yeah. So he doesn't always go bombing up the pitch. So you get like a lopsided tree in defense. So what I'm getting now is a 2 at the back with this 3 in midfield, right? And these 2 wingers on attack. This all started after the conversation with Guru. Guru and I we're all talking about really crazy tactics. So I said, okay, fine, I'll come out with mine. So this is my version. 3 babies. Maybe have a bit more defensive composition aside you're doing overloads. Yep. That's why I recommend like a volante that does not, who stays back at all times. But still, then you got a problem, right? Every time the winger brings the ball up, he's alone. The white centre back is alone. So you need the white centre back and the winger to work together. Okay, Kasede, this is what we needed. We needed these two to run at the defense. And we've done exactly that. Now we can bring on John Plus. And we can take the other player off and bring on Napolitano. The problem with Nappy is he's not a defensive player. He's got poor anticipation. But we want to see what this is. 80 minutes, right? Want to see if against a 10-man side, does our left flank get exposed? That's all I want to see. So this is my 3-4-3, man. I get very good coverage across the pitch. Okay, we won this. Our tactical experimentation continues. There, Nicola praises. Yeah, send him off. Send him off. Exactly. Yeah, this is a good win for us. Club vision. Let's look at performances, match performance. We are pleased to see how good the team look in the final third, especially with the expectation that we'll play attacking football. Happy to see the team win. This one, we are pleased to see such entertaining, fitting our vision of how the football should be played. This one, we're delighted to see attacking football. Happy to see the team win. Disappointed with the margin of victory against the supposedly inferior team. 5-4, okay. I'll put on a show for you guys. We are delighted to see entertaining football. We are pleased with the number of chances created. We play attacking football. Pleased with the performance against a bigger team. Okay, not too bad. Okay. Performance so far okay, right? Very disappointed in the finances. You want the deal to sign Philip Marcia. Shut up. So for the future, you don't like it, get out of here. Unhappy that the 4-1-4 DM asymmetric seems to lead to poor results. 4-1-1, yeah, 4-1-1-4. I got a really crazy tactic, which is this. Unhappy that so few goals are scored. Because they got a problem, man. Squad. We currently have 4 players in the club who are unhappy. Yeah, let them find another club. They believe he's got a heck of a pass on him, this kid. Tobias. He's got injuries. So far our training, right? He should be on ball playing defender. So because now I'm putting on passing because I want this passing, vision, and technique to go up. I don't like technique being 9 for any I mean, it's not that bad, but I just want it to be like a nice, like simple number like 10. Get his passing up, you know. Yeah, if you want to do the Inzaghi, that system, Inzaghi's inter system, then you play inverted wingbacks on attack. So that the inverted wingbacks end in the final, they end up inside the box. The other option you have is like the system I'm using, but what you do is you swap the wingers. So left comes here, right comes here. So your wingers actually go into the box like that. They cross into the box. Okay, this I already want to give you a new contract, but you know, yeah. Okay. All right. We can't afford. So I was honest with him. You can't afford to give you a new contract. He said you want something. Well, I'll give you a new contract. Now let's see whether you want to accept my terms. Okay, regular starter. Shut up. Take it. Okay. All right. Now let's talk about your new contract. You wanted originally 498 million, right? I said, shut up. Go jump in the league. I'm not going to give you so much money. But he is a good player. Yeah, top division. Okay, I'm going to be nice to him, right? So we give him 5%. 400 to, let's bring this down. I don't need to be the highest paid player in the club, man. Okay. Keep him under the 390 bracket. He wants 500,000. I can't do 500,000. 416. Top division, no. You get 10%. Take it or leave it. Yeah, took it. Okay, good. I do like Celia though. I'm willing to keep him because he's going to improve and he's going to be worth more than the contract we pay him now. He's one of the players we moneyballed, right? So if you lose him now, it's going to be a problem. We moneyballed him. So his numbers indicate that he is, I believe that he has the capacity to get better and we should get more from him because we didn't, our outlay on him was next to nothing, man. 81,000 only. And if I can create a system where my wingers score goals, and he's one of them, he's going to be very valuable. The AI likes goal scoring wingbacks and goal scoring wingers. Been testing a 3-4-1-2. I'm trying to see how to improve against teams with inverted winger inside for this pen. Yeah, because they come inside, right? 3-4-1-2. You gotta attack down the flanks because those inverted wingers, when they come inside, they're attacking your center. So your center has to be very good at handling the pressure. So whether you cover with defensive winger or winger, I will still attack them down the same flank, force those inverted wingers back. Like what I'm doing right now with this tactic. Right? So this is a very aggressive setup. Very, very psycho-aggressive. But look at what I'm doing here. I'm not like other people. I don't play counter press and counter. You don't need to. The fewer you have, I mean, yes, granted, I have very aggressive setups in a lot of my tactics. I use a lot of PIs and whatever, you know. I use a lot of what? PIs. Okay. Pogliano played well. I'm gonna put Soma here. I'm gonna try him out because he was very good earlier. But now in the center, what I want to do is Tobias. Put Tobias in as a libero. Then place Sanchez here. Vovolon on the bench. Instead of this guy. I'm going to try this out now. Because Soma can actually... wait, he can... I thought he could cross the ball. No, he can't cross the ball. I was like, shit, man. I forgot my defenders all can't cross the ball. I got a whole bunch of them who can't cross the ball. What about Vovolon? Can he cross the ball? Yeah, 6, dude. Next game coming up. Would I go BPD or white centre back? Okay. You got 3-4-1-2, right? 3 back and then 4 in the middle, right? And 1 and 2, right? Okay. That tactic is actually damn good because it puts a lot of pressure on the DM, right? But your shadow striker might have a problem. If they play with an inverted winger or inside forward, like a regular 4-3-3, they have a double on the flanks, which puts your 3-4-1-2 under pressure. So you end up having to attack it a lot more so that you keep those wingers back. So you become more defensively solid by actually being more aggressive. But the issue is the center. So the cover with there are 2 ways of doing that. One, you play with defensive wingers, but what you do with the defensive winger is this, right? Okay. Let me create a new tactic. Okay. So let's say we just create one new tactic here. Okay. So if I wanted to create a 3-4-1-2, okay, so we do it like this, right? So we got 3-4-1-2 here. I could play something like this: defensive winger on support, right? Okay. Now this can't be a playmaker, right? It's got to be something like a shadow striker. Then we can play like a target forward and support, advanced forward. So we get this dynamic in attack. So we're really depending on them to do all the work. Okay. Now we got white centre back. Now here the question becomes, what kind of white centre back you want? You want a white centre back on attack? This guy has to hold the position, right? So let's just put a CM on defend. Now what do we do with this guy? Because now there are too many players here being defensive. We're not applying pressure on their flank. This is the problem. So we swap this to this side. So we go target forward here. We go advanced. So now we got pressure down that flank because this advanced forward will be applying pressure all the time. Okay. So we take this defensive winger, we double the pressure, we tell him to get further forward, take more risks, we cross from byline, and shoot less often. Okay, what this does is it positions him higher up the pitch during that transition. We can also then go overlap on the right. This pushes him even higher. Now, here the question is whether you want to overlap or underlap. Now, the thing is, this player is still going to go up the pitch, right? And he will end up in this position when you want to cross, you're creating a kind of an overload by using this anchor here. Now here, this guy can be a libero or a central defender. Okay, now what we have is this flank, right? So what are you going to do on this flank? We got this guy holding, and then we got this role here that actually needs to allow us to attack this side. So I would want to put more pressure on this flank. Okay, let's try a winger on attack. Okay, maybe I'll play a winger on attack, a box to box here. Yeah. So we get pretty much like a pivot here. White centre back, you can do a white centre back here as well on defend, or a ball playing. Okay, if you go ball playing defender, they anchor a bit more than a white centre back. A white centre back will try to do those passes. But what a ball playing defender will do is, a ball playing defender typically plays these kind of passes, right, through the lines. Whereas a white centre back might come here and then occasionally try to get around and try to do crosses. So it really depends on what you're looking for. Both can work. There's just a different dynamic between the two. So we got this guy attacking down the flanks. You want to put more pressure, you can use him to put more pressure. You can also swap it around and do something like what I have. Double like this, right? Then this guy pushes up. This guy now can attack the center. You can actually release this guy as a winger on attack because you already got this anchor here. So this becomes a different 3-4-1-2. So you got 2 wingers on attack applying pressure. This shadow striker on their DM. You got two. Now this can become a volante on attack and a volante on attack. Right, so these two can be volantes on attack, but you have the center. Now you can apply a lot of pressure. And this time you can play with the target forward. So there are three ways you can set it up, a 3-4-1-2. This is one pattern. This pattern is a bit more difficult because you need to use these players to transition the ball up. Right, you see that a second ball comes in and then you have to try and win the ball here. Yeah. You have the, okay, if you're playing the middle one as a libero, that's different, right? So you got libero on attack, he pushes up, right? Okay. I personally would probably do something like this. I'll probably play with volantes. Double volante pair. Now, volantes will push up and push down. Yeah. So the volantes can push out. This is actually a viable system. But how do you keep the ball? Oh, that's the trick. Pass it shorter. Shoot less often. Come here. Tell him to do the same thing. Pass it shorter. Shoot less often. Right, you can even tell him to do the same thing. Now what you have is a group of players that don't really hoof the ball up. Right? They don't hoof for the sake of hoofing. The biggest enemy of the 3-4-3 is when players at the back start to clear the ball. You have to be able to play the ball out of pressure. Yeah. They are, Chopper, you're absolutely right. Segundes are actually box-to-box midfielders in a more defensive role. Yeah, that's it. That's all they are. Siggy Johnson, the folder, there's no, this is not Twitch. Twitch, you can do that. The command, gives you a link to the folder. But if you want the link to the folder, it's in the description of the video. So you can set it up like that. This is not bad as well. I like this. This is not very far from what I have, which is my system is this one. I call it the Wild Guru because FM Guru was we all had a conversation and then we were all talking about this wild tactics. So I decided, hey man, I'm gonna make a wild tactic and just play it on stream. Yeah, I like wild tactics, but I might end up doing this for this. The FM playoffs are coming. There is absolutely no chance I'm gonna play a very orthodox system. No, I'm playing wild systems in the FM playoffs. Yeah, I might lose big, but hell man, I just want to have fun. I don't even know if it's gonna work. I mean, I've got Romario, Boxic, and Justin Flo in attack. So I got 3 strikers I can put in front. 2 of them are like strong target men. And 1 Romario. So I'm planning on playing some very left field tactics. Right. This is probably one of the tactics I'll be using. I mean, the problem is this, right? Tactics in real life, FM Football Manager is just an interpretation of what you see. Okay, let's see something here again. Let's look at this game, right? This is what I said. Some people tell me this is unrealistic. 3 forwards. Yeah, all right. We can argue. People can argue all day long. There's no one person's vision is another person's. I don't know, man. Look at this. This is how we set up. A flat 3, a 4 like this. This is like my midfield 4, right? So instead of playing a 4-4-2, I'm actually playing a 3-4-3. Like this. It's a very flat 3-4-3, but it doesn't suffer from other 3-4-3s. Sometimes this roll actually drops too deep. Like this number 5, right? Drops too deep. And then we get this kind of time we get a lopside. So I get coverage here. So we can transition the ball smoothly. Then I've got 3 similar roles that are playing in this position, but the only differentiation in them is actually the players themselves. And that's why the positioning is the way they are. Because I wanted to create a 3-4-3, so I went and made a 3-4-3. Yeah. No, man, Chopper, you're not low. Hey. Yeah, it's not a slight, man. Please. I never take off. Hey, honestly, right? This other thing. Sometimes when I say things, some people might think I'm insulting them as well. I don't mean it. I mean, I love the community in general and everybody in it. And sometimes I say things and I can say things the wrong way, and it can be taken the wrong way. But I don't take offense. Yeah, I never do. Especially in this world that we live in right now, where sometimes you could easily type the wrong a wrong dot here, a wrong P there, cross there, and people start seeing something else. Yeah. For me, what's in your heart is more important. So yeah, I didn't think you were just asking a regular question. That's all. You're not seen as a slight. I don't see it as a slight. Yeah. I definitely don't. Douglas Luiz at Aston Villa played him as one of and it was similar to his role at the end of this week. Yeah. I like the Volante role a lot. In fact, I like the Volante and Regista role. I combine the two together. The problem with the Volante, the thing about the Volantes is like a deep box to box. It's perfect for a lot of tactics. Like, I remember some European teams, right? They used to play this counter-attacking 4-4-2s in Europe. In the Euros, right? So I remember, I can't remember if it was Finland or there was one country that was playing a 4-4-2 DM system. I think it was against Wales, if I'm not mistaken. I think it may have actually been Finland. They played with two DMs at the back. But what the two DMs were, they were like very deep box-to-box midfielders. So I was thinking to myself, hey, this one looks like a Volante and the other one looks like a Regista, because one was playing a lot of how do I put this? Like direct passes to the wingers to go off and try and score goals. Like, hopeful balls into space and they run onto it, and that's what a Regista will do. Yeah, this game is, for me, this game is just a game, man. So it's just a game. I can't be bothered. I don't take this to be a YouTube game. My friends is like putting a coin in a machine and punch continue. Hey man, if the result doesn't pan out for you, just restart the game. I recommend it highly, man. Okay, Celia is signed. Celia is happy with the new contract. We want to keep Celia happy. I mean, yeah. You're a big fan of the Norwegian players, Tosberg. Yeah, man. They are. Hey, you know what I love about Norwegian players? In fact, I love this about a lot of the game in general, FM22. FM22 does favor strong players in midfield. Like tall, big players. And guess where I go all the time for them? Norway. But tomorrow, this weekend in my FM playoffs, I somehow or another, the same logic doesn't come to me at 4 a.m. in the morning. Does not come to me at 4 a.m. in the morning. At 4 a.m. in the morning, I start picking something that's totally unexpected. So in my game with in my thing, right, with those boys, what am I saying? In my FM playoffs team, I severely lack players that are big and strong in the middle. Yeah, in real life, I only see Bayern Munich to play with that kind of tactic against Sweden and some weak teams in Bundesliga. Yeah, correct. You have to be quite. The funny thing about Daniel, in this game, if you think about it very carefully, right? If you're an underdog, right? Sometimes it pays to be very, very aggressive. I mean, I've covered the negative press, right? I showed you guys the negative press. If you haven't seen the show with Santi on YouTube, where we talk about a negative press, and then he was using it in save. The negative press is viable. You see me use it on stream, but it's like you have to be willing to sit back and hit me, honey, hit me, all the way. Okay, we got Soma. What is this? Not fit. Shot. Oh, come on, man, Soma. Can you play? Continue. What the hell is wrong with all these players? Okay, we're gonna have to play with Soma. Is Soma okay? Soma is not 100%, so we put on Bovolon. Okay, and we can't continue. No continue. It's Casede. Suddenly all the players in the wrong position. Christique Gabrielioni come back here. Simeri come here. Sagustin Anderson come here. Antonio Sanchez come here. Okay. Solini, Sagustin Anderson, Bovolon. Celia Casede, Contini, Samir. Okay, good. Alright. What about our third striker? We got Napolitano who can play here. Casede can play here. This is one way of getting all your strikers on the pitch at one time. Again, like we'll worry about Segu later. Okay, we could lose this game, man. At the end of the day, just have fun. Yeah. That's why I do all this kind of stuff. Just have fun. Okay, let's pray. Okay, done praying. Let's go and see this game now. That was a quick prayer. Yeah, we need the prayer, man. We don't know how this tactic is going to work. Bovolon. Sanchez. I mean, theoretically, in my head, it should work. Yeah. Oh my goodness, he slipped the pass to Casede. Casede could have buried it and give us an early lead against Benevento. Okay, come on, Christique. Corner. Far post. Rise. No, it doesn't rise to the... Oh, that's Bovalon. Damn it. Set piece, corner. No. Attack. Who's this? Solini. Who's this? Far post. Who's this? Solini. Bovalon. Yeah, I knew it. Okay. Where's my libero? Come here. Sir Agustin Anderson. Done. Where's DC? Come here. Alright. Striker, come here. Alright. Solini. Oh, Bovalon. Bovalon can't do this. Okay, come here. Okay, done. But let's watch it on comprehensive for a while. Or extended, see more highlights, right? See how this tactic is panning out. Barba, okay, puts pressure. Not enough. Barbaris to Barba. Nice. A bit more energy next time, Casede. Yeah, break his leg or something. Oh, shish kebabs. Tobias. Okay, Tobias was in position. At least got him white. Letiza, Gaetano Letiza. Oh, there he got a goal. Far post, my player is Bovalon, right? He's good jump, no jumping reach, no marking. He's not really a defender. Solini would have been in this position. Yeah. See, I chose to put a fullback here. See, unmarked. Solini would have done a much better job. Okay, never mind. We still have a chance. We lost the opportunity for a really fast start just now. Let's see how many matches we lose, eh? Read it. Okay, Bovalon. Plays it back to the keeper. Out to Solini. We have Pogliano here, rather. Not Solini. Nice ball. Contini can't get there. Casede first times it to Gabrielioni, but he passes it to the keeper instead. Okay, I might have to... Sagustan Wenderson wins the header. Contini slings it to Gabrielioni. Chips it. Is the equalizer, guys. Did I watch the Real comeback? Who do you think will win the Champions League? And so who's your favorite for the World Cup? Oh my goodness. I think Liverpool will win the Champions League. Although Real Madrid are playing like Houdinis at the moment, so you can't really rule them out. But you know, I'm hoping. I'm a Liverpool fan, so I'll always say Liverpool's going to win it. For the World Cup, it's a damn difficult question, man. I'll ask me closer to the start of the World Cup. Then I'll be able to give an answer. Contini. Now it's a bit too early. Yeah, Uruguay always dark horses, right? But there's some good, Uruguay have some good players. Celia with the ball. He's running. Plays. What a ball from Celia to Contini. Oh, continue. Okay, Baba. Okay, now we can go to key highlights. Okay, good reading, Christique. Simeri, first was offside as well. So Bovalon is not playing badly, even though he is culpable for conceding the first goal. Contini is too tired. Okay, we're gonna take Contini off. I'm gonna bring on Corona. Corona has got strength in the air. Idea is now we have one target man kind of play in front. Solini, yep, nice ball. Celia is away. Celia is true. Celia tries to square it, couldn't. Plays it long. Solini reads that. Again, who set out this? Gabrielioni is Contini. He strikes the bloody crossbar. We are all over them. Benevento. Again, Sebastian Anderson wins that. Look at him. He's winning every ball there. Sanchez out to Corona, out to Bovolon. Bovolon back to Solini now. Solini out to Celia. Celia to Christique. Cimeri holds the ball over Celia to Cabrioni. Slides it to... Oh my lord! How did he miss that? It's such a perfect sequence of events. I mean, Cimeri was literally in the center and all he had to do was bury it. Okay, we gotta talk to the boys. This is... no, I can't talk to the boys. We'll demand more from them. I should have won this game. I wish I'd been away. If we concede a goal in this game, right, it's because we didn't take our chances. Sebastian Anderson has to come off. Yeah, given. We can't play Sebastian for the full game. That's the problem. He has been playing superbly, but we can't use him for the full game. Okay, I'm bringing Poggi on. Keeping the ball well. Casede looked for the run of our friend, but he couldn't get it. Okay, good work from Pogliano. Bovolon now to Casede. Casede again to Gabrielioni. It's boom! What a goal. You can't rule out France. I think France is very, very strong because they got a lot of depth. They're the strongest team in the World Cup this year because of the amount of depth the French team has. England have a very strong team in the World Cup too, but England still haven't found their formula. It seems to me that England is still searching for what to do with the players. Okay, we're going to try something different. We're going to bring on Baguetto. No, it's not something different. We're just playing another fullback in this position. A bit. Baguetto, Casede. Got two volantes now. Cimeri, Christique, nice work. Gabrielioni. Gabrielioni now back heels to the Pogliano. Pogliano to Gabrielioni. Out he goes. Bovolon again. To Sanchez. Sanchez gives the ball away. What an idiot. Come on, Sanchez. Life is simple. You don't have to screw things up. I mean, I'm taking a risk right now. Okay, Sanchez probably is on a yellow card. That's why he's doing all that. I've already made 3 substitutions. I don't think I have a 4th, right? I don't think I have a 4th. I can't play a 4th substitution. Now, USA is in a pretty difficult group, but I do expect the US to go through to the next round. Pretty confident the US will go through to the next round. Okay, this is interesting. Double comes up against these two. These two have a problem. Their supply is cut off. These two have to come up the pitch. They're running into my players and giving me space on the flanks. Okay, good. Oh man, if only Gabrielioni was a bit good at finding space. Bovolon to Sanchez. Corona back to Bovolon. Bovolon to Sanchez. Sanchez to Christique. Christique says, hey, I'm coming in. Ah, what a pass! Cimeri! What is Cimeri doing? For once, right, Cimeri, I'm criticizing him this whole game. Christique. Back to Solini. Solini. Out to Bovolon. Goes long. Casede with the chance. Squares it to Corona. Back to Sanchez. Christique shoots. It's 3-1. Benevento. Revenge. They cost us. They are one of the teams that cost us last season. They smashed Benevento without 3-4-3. Okay. 12 unbeaten now. Germany have a new manager, right? I think France is one of the favorites. But then you've got England, you got France. Who else do I think is strong in the World Cup? Oh, this World Cup will probably be I suspect it might even be an outsider winning the World Cup. in Qatar. Probably an outsider. But France is strong enough to make it to the finals. I don't see how they're not going to get into the finals. Food also might be a problem for them in Qatar. So guys, two big wins, Vicenza and two big results, right? But we're still 7 points behind them. But yeah, we just have to keep the faith. So far we have done okay. 3-0. We drew against Tanana. We were doing all kinds of funky stuff in the game, but since then we bounced back with two big wins. They're playing Spezia, Calcio away. Oh my god, this is another one. I mean, every match here is like a team that's strong enough. The heat is not going to be an issue either. No, I think the food might be an issue. Maybe the food might be an issue. I don't know, man. I just don't see Qatar being a... Yeah. I mean, I'm still having a lot of difficulty wrapping my head around the fact that Qatar is the host of the World Cup, okay? I don't want to say terrible things about Qatar. I got nothing against the people of Qatar. Yeah, there are some lovely friends of mine in the Middle East. But I'm just trying to wrap my head around the World Cup in Qatar, that's all. I mean, but then you can't deny different parts of the world hosting the World Cup, regardless of... Yeah, but still, man. It's like, for me, it's like difficult to wrap my head around it. I'm trying to be politically nice. Every time I want to say something bad, I'll say, I will come back to that statement. I seem to be checking myself while I say something because my heart thinks differently. When I'm having a conversation with myself, I'll tell myself the truth. But with you guys, I'm going to hold it back a bit. I'm streaming. I have to be very politically correct. Is the World Cup off season for South America and Asia? Could play a part. Yeah, it's off season for us. In Asia, it's off season because our season comes to an end in August. Yeah. I mean, I don't know about Japan though. Because right now we're all in the Champions League at the moment. We're all playing the Champions League finals. But most of us are reaching, like JDT is in the Champions League knockout stages. But then after the Champions League, I can't remember. We don't normally play football in the November-December period. Yeah, we all know that corruption is involved. Yeah, try my best not to say it. Yeah, it could be good for Europe. Full match fitness or a few injuries. Hey, Andy, it could be one of the two, right? Either you have a full team or you have an injured team. Or you have players that are still recovering from the after effects of, got knocked out of the Champions League again. Okay, so two big wins, 3-0, 3-1 with the new tactic. So far we've used a few tactics, right? I'm very tempted to use the 3-4-1-2. That's another option. It's good against a tag. I was worried against this tactic because they have a DM, right? 4-1-4-1. So I was very worried against that DM based system. Because I was thinking to myself, hey man, the DM could be a problem. So let's see how many other systems. Luperini is back, that's good. Spezia, let's see what Spezia are playing. Spezia, oh, this will be fun. Good, finally a 4-3-3. We'll test this out. Yeah, England should be fine in the World Cup. They got plenty of time to prepare. Plenty of time. And speaking of time to prepare, Real Madrid season has been over for a while. They've got 3 weeks to prepare for the final. Can you believe that? Whereas teams like Liverpool are still, in a lot of matches, playing a lot of games. In a sense, Liverpool will be probably in peak physical form because they just come off a lot of games. So they still got the momentum. Real Madrid won't have the momentum after this, after the Champions League semi-final, right? They will have... there was quite a gap between the semi-final, second leg, and then winning the title too. So I'm hoping this momentum counts in Liverpool's favor. But hell, man, this season is Rangers. I'm like, so... Wait, there's been some great stories this season. We got Rangers cutting a nice story. We got Bournemouth cutting a nice story. I really feel for Forest. I'm waiting for the day when Nottingham Forest is back in the Premiership. or back in top flight. They've never been in the. I don't think they've ever. No, they were in the Premiership one season. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Burnley or Leeds to go down. What do you guys think? Who do you think is going down? Burnley or Leeds? Okay, Lorenzo Christic not 100%. So we've got a few players, but now the good thing is Colode is ineligible. Why? What did he do to deserve this? You're playing in the bloody under-21s. Okay, never mind. Okay, I forgot to move him into the squad. You're gonna play. You leave Pogliano. Pogliano is a solid player to come off the bench. Rui Moreira, Sanchez, Christic. Okay, we're gonna play Rui Moreira here instead. Okay. I'm a bit worried about Christic. It's not 100%. Celia, Casede, Rui Moreira, Tobias is there. Bovalon is there. Soma is probably pissed because he's not already playing. Casede is there. So we got right players. Yeah, he's lacking in match experience. My only worry right now. Yeah, I'm gonna miss Leeds, but I prefer Leeds to stay up. I don't want Leeds to go down. I don't mind Burnley going down. I'm not going to miss Burnley. But I definitely going to miss Leeds, man. Yeah. I'm not going to miss Burnley one bit. But I'm going to miss Leeds. I mean, sorry to all the Burnley fans out there. But I'm going to miss Leeds, man. I was so excited when Leeds was back in the Premiership. Now I was like, oh, great. They're back in the Premiership. Oh, I'm happy for all the Leeds fans. Then, now I see Leeds in that position where, oh my God, our keeper, what's wrong with Piseri? There is oh my goodness. Piseri couldn't get onto the ball, fumbled it and put it in the back of the net. Look at this, right? Look at that. This is like, he couldn't catch the ball and then, oh man. This is going to cost his ratings, man, 6.6. Yeah, he has a passion. I don't get all the Mourinho hate. I never liked it. I think Mourinho is a fantastic manager. I think basically the pressure, at the end of the day, it's all the pressure that's gotten, what is it? Pressure? More like, yeah, I think the expectations, pressure. Happy for them. Oh no, we're gonna sink to a second goal. Oh man, come on, we gotta do something. We are not playing well at all. This is just not us, man. Oh man, no wonder we're not us. Oh, I'm fine. I didn't make. I thought I made a mistake with the first three guys. No, it wasn't that. Casere reset Contini. What is Contini doing? So Gustav Anderson reached the danger. Okay, good. Solini to run. This is where we have to be calm. Get into the box. Celia. I just gave you a new contract. No wonder you're playing like dog shit. That should have been in the back of the net. No reason why it's not in the back of the net. Celia put through one-on-one with the keeper. Okay, pressure. Get in there. Yeah, force him to kick the ball. This is where we're going to be strong. So Gustian Anderson, Sanchez. Come on, Celia. Nice. Simeri. Turn. Oh, good. Rui Moreira almost lost the ball. No Lorenzo Christic. That's a problem right now for us. Celia. Get there. Oh. I was hoping the defender would come up. This is bad. Yeah, it's going to be a crackerjack from here. Yeah. No, man. It's not Geronimo Rulli. Hey, I like Rulli, man. Just had a bad game. That's about it. Yeah. Geronimo Rulli is okay. Okay, we're going to have to make a change. Okay, we're going to have to put these guys, edit play instructions. We're going to have to mark the left back. Okay. And then I'm going to have to tell him to mark the right back. Yeah. No, you mark the left back. You mark the right back. Yeah, you mark the right back. Correct. getting the ball out too easily. I should be able to apply more pressure. Solini out to Simeri. Rui Moreira goes long to Casede. Casede gets into the box. Come on. We've had a lot of chances. We should have had 1 or 2 goals by now. Ourselves. Back to Bovolon. Go, go, go. $3-0 now. Hey, it's you, Santiago. So I know what I'm weak against. The 4-3-3. Having said that, I'm trying to figure out where our finishing is just jack shit. That's all. Yeah. In this half, we've had 3 golden chances to score. All of them were missed by our players. It's just one of our bad days. Look, we have been on top of this team, but the scoreline tells a different story. Yeah, the scoreline tells a different story, man. Throw water bottle. It's like the boys didn't show up. I mean, these kind of things happen. C'est la vie, such is life. How should I set up an underdog 4-3-1-2? Don't play a counter press, don't play a counter. Play with a standard defensive line and a standard line of engagement. Play with standard pressing. But what you do is you tackle hard on the side midfielders and you play with a combination that is a shadow striker, a target forward and support, and an advanced forward. Yeah. So what you're doing is you're kind of soaking in, but you're holding a position and you're trying to win the ball in midfield. That's what you want to do. It's offside. I don't believe any goals that we're scoring right now. I'm so pissed off with my team. I want to remove the man marking instructions. I cannot have those man marking instructions on. They're going to affect our transitions. Because then the players will not be around for the breakaway. But I want to see other matches, man. Yeah, the frigates are free in the box. Yeah. But we have to keep. What I don't like is you've got a point. Yeah. Even if you play with defensive wingers, they won't come back because of the space. It's just that I'll score the team. I believe that I was going to give up a lot of goals against this system, but my problem was whatchamacallit, we didn't score. We had a lot of chances to score. I know that all formations have a weakness, some weakness or other against another formation. 4. No, you can't man mark because you're sacrificing these two now. I'm playing this game to see what I can do later. Because these fullbacks are coming up and they're causing the overload. See this overload? And that gets them in. Right? So I tried to man mark their fullbacks, but their fullbacks were not getting through. My team is just giving up right now, 6-1. I want to see more of this first before I make a change when I'm playing against this formation. So because the fullbacks are always free. But now our team's morale is shot as well. There is a way to handle this. Yeah. Because they are going to be weak against something. Every formation is like that. Okay. They are going to be weak against something. Might be weak against this. No, this is the tree. We'll see how they handle this. Shit, man, come out here. Okay. Alright. Got time, right? So let's see how this happens. Only problem is this guy now. Kasih dia put me here. Continue over there. Okay. Yep. That's a fix. That was the fix. Whether he scores a goal or another, but it is the fix. Yeah. I still have a back three, but it's going to be set up differently now. I'm waiting. Now I want them to come and attack me. Okay. Not that bad. At least since we changed, they haven't scored, right? Or I'm hoping they don't score. We came close. So we got our respectability back. 6-4. Better than 6-0 or 6-1. Yep. I have to see it play out. If I don't see it play out, then I won't know how to fix it later. But now at least I know against that formation, this is what we do. So we just lost one game. It's not the end of the world. 6-4 is the result. But shit, man. Damn expensive lesson to learn. One defeat on the stream. But it's okay. Life is meant for See, thing is, right, today is a tactical experimentation day. How much of this will I remember on Monday? That's the important thing to understand. Will I remember all the lessons that I've learned today on Monday? Or will Joey show up? This is the me. This is the me, you know, the tactical tinkerer. So before when we were playing the first system, we went 6-1 down, right? And then after I changed the system, we scored 3 goals without reply. Okay, that's how we play. And the beautiful thing about inverted wingbacks is this. The reason why I use inverted wingbacks in that system is I know that I will always have an extra like winger or an extra DM, right? Somewhere in that setup. Yeah. But I can always play with those inverted wingbacks. Can always be the wingers. I can bring them all the way back and play them as wingers as well. Right, the wingers can be brought all the way back, and the two strikers can drop into that position. That's how the tactic was designed. So the wingers brought back the inverted wingback slots, and they can attack from deeper positions now. But that's the tactical logic. I hope if you can get it. So we had a 3-4-3, right? Okay. So we're attacking. So our wingers are actually playing in the wide slots. But when I want to defend against a 4-3-3, those two wingers drop into the inverted wingback slots. And then the three strikers, they split, they open up, they go to the flanks now. Yeah. It works, man. Every day is a tactical experiment. I mean, that's the thing I like about playing Football Manager. For me, while it's fun to win titles and all that, yeah, I enjoy that part of the game. There's no denying it. But I enjoy the tactical experimentation more. Right, finding out what works. I don't like to randomly take a role here and stick it there, or randomly put one role there. There has to be some method in the madness. Yeah. So in the first tactic, we are very aggressive about applying pressure, but we're playing very high up the pitch. We're only playing with logic. What we were really doing was only playing with two defenders, right? So that was the problem. So they kept coming, like in a back three system, they always attack your back three system. So the same principle applies with if I were to use a 3-5-2, right? So instead of playing the wing backs there, I'll drop the wing backs into the inverted wing back slots, right? Then have maintain the flip and push those two guys higher up the pitch. So you draw them in. Hey, Werder Bremen won an interview. No thanks. I'm loyal to Palermo. Yeah, definitely. It's strong against this is strong against a lot of formations. But against a 4-3-3, we have a problem. So all this defensive tactics, we have no issue. Now we're playing this tactic. So what's the weakness? Here again, I think we can take a chance. Because I'm not afraid of being overloaded by the diamond. Let's find out, okay? We're gonna try this. Now we are learning about tactics all the way. This is like more a case of you can apply this in all your games. Right? You're playing a narrow system, what do you do? You're playing a gear system, what do you do? Yeah. Alright, so let's go. Same thing. Team selection, same team to hit the pitch. Lorenzo Christie is back. Moreira is not really my first choice. Pogliano is around. Bovolon is okay, but we can play Poggi now. Bovolon has played well, but sometimes he makes mistakes. Solini is here. Tobias is back. Rafael Celia is here. Casede is here. Contini is his moment, sir. Bagueto. Philip Marcia is injured. We got Giacomo Corona. We'll play Corona, our own player. Okay. Right, let's go. All right. Now we're gonna see how this system does against the. My head says stick with this because those wing backs have to come up the pitch. Their three strikers have to. The front three have to take fight with my DMs, right? So I still have the chance of hitting this team on the break. Oh my goodness, Gabriolini and the defender at war, boy. That transition just didn't have the legs to get it in. Solini's header. Oh my goodness, he missed it. Solini is the wrong player in that position. I mean, I haven't changed my set piece. No. Is it set pieces, corners? So Pogliano again. Who's this? Solini. It should be this guy. Yeah, this setup. Pogliano. You come here, okay. You come here, okay. This one. You come here. You come here. Okay. You come here. See this heat map? Those wingbacks aren't coming out. So I don't have to worry about the flanks. There's nobody attacking the flanks, right? So I have these three and these two, putting a lot of pressure here. So they're, yeah, so far it's okay. They just have to play well. Get it out. Yep. Simeri gets the ball. Okay, Simeri hold. Yeah, Solini with the ball, slides it down the line for Simeri. We take advantage of the positioning. I was right. As long as you play like this, they got no we have no problems. Okay. All right. Christique, it's number 2. Number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Got another corner, Christique. Clears. One of you get there. Okay, good. Sanchez. Back to Pogliano. Check. Crosses. He's not much of a crosser with the ball, is he? Oi! Solini fell asleep. Wow, good work. Good work. He managed. Okay, Celia. I want to keep pressure on them, right? So what do? Keep the same type of players on the use the same kind of, again, shish kebabs. Missing chances, man. The corners are all good. They're hitting our targets, but they're not putting it in. Oi. Don't fall asleep. Man, that Piseri got me scared, man. He was running like, I don't know whether he's covering the goal or not. Oh, man. Hey, Dan, I hope this season you'll get the promotion. Yeah, hopefully we get a promotion. But we're having a lot of fun. That's the thing. I'm having a lot of fun doing all these tactical experimentations with them while trying to get promoted at the same time. Okay. All right, we got to play. Should I play with aggressive players here? I'm going to play with 2 aggressive players here, okay? So let's see what happens. Basically, I'm playing with, this guy is a winger. Yeah, this guy's a yellow card, right? So my logical side in my head says, if I put winger there, they'll be more aggressive. Let's try one substitute first, eh? Let's just try one. See whether our next highlight is them coming down this side. If it is, then that means it was a wrong check. It was a wrong change. So I'm looking for the attack down our left flank. And I'm looking at his ratings as well. Oh, it's coming down our right flank. Okay. Block. Because Napolitano is not much of a... Okay, now we're going to take off... undo. Gonna take off Casede and put on... okay, I won't go aggressive. I'll just put Johan Carlson there. This is a fullback. So instead of having one... I just have one guy who's a bit crazy. This guy. This guy's a winger. He can't defend to save his life. You're not bad. It's another win. We bounce back. Albino Lefe. Nice. I like beating teams that have been a problem for us. Yeah. Savi wants an improved D for Pogliano. Currently a more appealing option elsewhere. Expected wage 418 to 5. The problem with Pogliano is he's one of our better defenders. 13 jump in. She can still play. He'll probably be able to play in Serie A next season, but I will need to he's like borderline good enough. He has more interest in joining Lugano. in the Swiss Premier League. Because his contract will expire end of the season. Right, so looking at his contract info. Yeah, expires to 20. I mean, there's still time. Let's just screw it. We're going to ignore him. There's still time, man. Walk away. Not interested. 26 means I'm not. If it's 25, yeah, I'll negotiate. 26, no way, man. Okay. Play Frosinone now. You saw it on this stream, right? You saw it on this stream first. The all attack duty team. And then the alternate version is also all attack. There's not a single defend duty in my tactic. Okay, we got this training is all solid except for this week. See, physical outfield means I haven't done the training. It's due. Training, calendar, yep. So this is fine. It's this week. Yeah. So we go complete. And then be the lazy ones. The lazy ones. Oh, we're the lazy ones. And the lazy ones don't even care. I'm lazy when it comes to training schedules. They work, man. What the hell do I want to do? There's no need to overcomplicate training. It's not like you're gonna suddenly it's nice. Okay. Let's go. Frosinone. This is big games, man. Big games coming up now. Big matches. So far, not too bad. We only lost one where we basically 4-6. We wanted to learn what to do, right? Okay. So we understand the tactical system. Now we are looking at our schedule, the next couple of matches. We've got Frosinone, Cittadella, Pescara. Frosinone on top of us. It's a match we want to win. They played a 4-3-3. We know that we have a weak against this system. Then we got Cittadella next. So tactics. Let's decide who's playing first. Okay. This is our other tactic. No, we're gonna load the other tactic we have. Wild Guru 1. Okay. Let's pick this tactic. John plus Spaghetto, Napolitano. No. We want to have the option to attack them. So this is our original tactic. Bang. Okay, we've got Cimeri, Carlson, Spaghetto. We are doing this now because we want to set up who's playing for us in the match. Okay, we're going to probably put Solini here. Christic here. He's playing. Colodel. If you don't put them on your bench, they end up playing for the reserves. Okay, Luperini is on the bench. Bring him here. Tobias is going to play here. Okay. Carlson, Baguetto. These are actually our wingers. Celia is a fullback. He can play here. We can actually play Soma. Where's Soma? Yes, this guy is 12. I don't want a slow player. Where's Soma? Soma is also 13. Soma is not that bad. Okay, Sanchez, Colodel, Baguetto, Corona, Luperini, Rui Moreira, Silipo. Silipo is running on empty for the contract, right? So we put Sipo here, we put him here. Okay, we got Soma, Cimeri, Gabriel, Contini. Contini, you're not playing. Where's Corona? Okay, put Corona there. What's this? Oh no, we have been playing Kasede here. Okay, Kasede, come on. Okay. Soma is out. Okay. Colodel is not bad. Okay, Colodel. And we actually also play Luperini as well. So Luperini. Probably Luperini is I have to worry about his positional familiarity. I don't want to take a chance with that. Okay, we got our players sorted. These are the players that are gonna not be involved with the youth team. These other players will probably some of them will probably be called. These guys are all going to be called for the youth team, right? All these guys. But these guys in this team will not be called for youth team so that I don't have a problem with my youth team. Hey, Andy, have a good one, man. See you soon. Thanks for popping in the stream. and have a good weekend. And see you tomorrow. Please come for the FM playoffs, man. On Sunday, on Twitch. Okay, so we got our tactic. We are planning this system against that system. Well, this system against that system. Our total attacking setup or total attacking duty tactic. Hope it works. The theory is in the head. That's all. Still like, groping around there for the theory. We're playing away from home. So foreseen, I'm expecting them to attack us. Shut up. Not interested. Okay. All right. Discuss new contract with Plogliano. Ask Mary. Talk to him. Okay. And then decline the meeting. Play this game. Play the rest of the season. Then we'll stop. Ask Luperini. Yeah, shut up. All of you guys want to have a new contract? I'm not doing new contract talks, especially when you're doing a lead up to your January. They'll come to you, say we want a new contract. You give them a new contract, performances start like going down after that. What's the point? All right. So I'd rather just wait until like 1-2 months before their contract expires, then give it to them if they're really important to keep. But in a promotion in a season when you might get promoted, it's very dangerous. Then you end up with a big squad. When you go get promoted, half of the players you can't use, because you're thinking of replacing them. So it's a bit of both worlds. You gotta kind of like balance. You gotta find who are the most important players in the team, the ones you want to keep, and just make sure those contracts are negotiated. The rest of the players, okay, I'm hoping that everything works out. We got Marco Mola, okay, right? All the players are there. Bang. We got Luperini, he was off after some injuries, right? So we got Solini, Agustin Anderson, Pogliano, Christy Colodel, Casede, Celia, Simeri, Gabriel, Corona. Okay, good. Oh, wait. What did I just do? Go to match. Don't worry. We have not swapped to the wrong tactic. Ding. You come here. You come here. Okay. Now we're playing the right tactic. Okay, guys, don't worry. Why Gagan processors are so powerful? They're not always super powered. I'm not even using a Gagan pressing system. And yeah, we're doing quite well. I've never used Gagan pressing, man. This tactic doesn't even have counter press on. A lot of my tactics have no counter pressing, no max pressing. Only some of them do. And that also is situational. I mean, they are very strong because you're putting a lot of pressure. And I also think that, oh man, what a goal from Ricky, man. From outside the area, shit. What can I say? What can I say? How do you stop a thunderbolt like that, man? This guy is so fine, well placed. Giving too much time on the ball. Oh man, they changed to this. Dirty Dogs just before the game. Now I'm thinking. Okay, they changed to that system, so we're gonna switch back to this. Oh, Celia, what is wrong with Celia? Why is he so... Celia should hustle, man. I know it's a 6-pointer. It's a 6-pointer. Big pressure this game. I'm sure the boys feel the pressure too. Celia, go. Does well. Gets into the box. Mary. See ya. Blocked all the way. Corner conceded. We have a chance. So it's stop. Pause for a course. Make sure our corner routine is correct. Corner, attack. You come here. 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 All right. Oh, they hit it down. Shit. Corona was outside. Ogliano goes long. See, Mary does well. Come on, ref. He's holding him. What is wrong with the ref? Shoot. What is important player abilities in order to play lower engagement system? More like you low engagement system. Guess your positioning of your players. Oh man, what a ball! Low engagement is just you're drawing players onto you, right? So that you can hit them on the break. So you need to have your boys all should have good teamwork as well. Yeah. Okay, good. Get it up. See, Mary hits it on the Gabby. Gabby to Corona. Corona back. Come on, boys. They needed to be faster. Okay, the Amico. I mean, we're still doing quite well. And another one from outside the box. Okay. Okay. We're playing a lot better now. Okay. We created one very good chance. We just didn't find the back of the net. Corona not having a good game. Simeri not having a good game. Who do I put? I got no other player except for Contini. Contini is... Right, man. Contini, you go up. Corona is not having a good game. Nervous. Get there. Safe. Good. Celia clears that danger. Good challenge. Oh, is this? What to do? 6-pointer. Back in the playoffs. I need to beat Frosinone to keep to make sure that we have a chance to hit the top 2 spots. Grabrioni clears it off the line. It's just this. Our players are just like 1 second too long in making those passes. All right. Yeah, Sede wants to score the goal himself. Say 6.4, 6.5. Everyone's not playing well. Yeah, he's not playing well. He's not playing well. He's not playing well. These are the players that we have. They're having a bad game. They went from a 4-3-3 to that. I just realized it at the game. When the game started, I was like, shit, this is the wrong formation. Yep, that rounds off the route. Poor performance against Frosinone. Never mind. Shit happens. We are now full-blown experimental mode now. There is a tactic we could have used, the 4-3-1-2. But we have to learn how to be... I want to see these formations play out. I'm playing a lot of formations on this stream today. We got a 4-3-1-2. We've got the two wild guru systems. We've got our asymmetric system. So we're playing all the different setups. So we're playing this. Yeah, this one 100% we're playing well. We are playing this 100%. We're playing this. Okay. Cittadella at home. We're gonna take the game to them. Hopefully they don't change the tactics on us. AI is getting a bit... I don't think the AI is adapting. The people we pay money to go and do scouting, giving us bad information. They told us a 4-3-3, turns out they're playing a different formation. Well, this is the last game, and then after that I've got to go. The kids are coming home. Daddy has to be a good boy. Daddy has got to go and, look after them. Weekend and all. The children want their daddy to... I've got to fix it. They got a truck. I mean, they've got this big toy truck in the house. They kind of broke it. Kids, they'll break this. I've got to go fix it. It's got a I don't know what you call it, a crane in the truck to go and lift things around the house. So they broke the crane. So I've got to go figure out how to fix the damn thing now. Naughty boys. Very naughty boys. Man, I'm so sore at losing to Frosinone. I don't want to look at the table, but we're still in the playoff spots. I mean, I think this season we're much more in a better position to play in the playoffs than we were last season. Okay, all the players are here. We're going with the same team. No, are we? Corona. Contini. Where's Contini? We're going to play a Corona instead of... Contini instead of Corona. Give him a chance to play. All right, let's go. Dressing room. Do the normal. Send assistant, kickoff, skip. Don't waste any time. All right. Let's go. Encourage the boys at the start. They just came off a bad result. We don't want them to, have a cascading effect just before the end of the stream. Which can happen. One bad result can lead to a second bad result. Very easy for that to happen. They read that. Sagustian Anderson plays it to Solini. Good. Yeah, this is the way I wanted you to play originally. Continue. Colodel, Cimeri, or Mrs. Okay, good boys. The shout goes out. They're being encouraged. What is wrong with him? Frustrated by the feedback. Right? So he doesn't like to be encouraged. Okay, fine. You don't like to be encouraged. I'll berate him a bit more often. Continue out wide. Nas brilliantly. Turns, crosses the ball to Celia, finds Christic. It's brilliant goal. It is a brilliant goal. If he's not offside, it's absolutely brilliant. One touch, I think he was onside. No, it's offside. Yeah, he's onside, man. Look at this goal, man. Look at the sheer beauty of the goal. Contini, Celia, there's a wayward cross. Cimeri to Gabrieloni. Exactly how I wanted that goal to go. Bang, bang, bang. Boom. Okay, we got corner. Christic now. Corner taken. Solini's header. Again, Solini. Okay, corner. Again, I got to fix this. Who's this? Okay, you come here now. You come back. Don't move the game for me. Okay, thank you very much. You stop taking these. And then where are you? You come here. Right. Did. Okay, that can work. You. You come here. You come here. And then you come here. You come here. No faith in you guys anymore already, man. I know one of the strikers is staying back. Corner, Christic. Cleared. After all the changes, you clear that? Get there. Thank you, Christic. Celia to Colodel. Colodel back to Casede. Casede runs at the defense. Finds Contini. Contini squares it. Gabrieloni. So simple. So beautiful. It's Easy can busy. That's 2 goals. This is how we end the stream, guys. This is how we end the stream. After the disappointing defeat, where the boys didn't play well. The last game, it wasn't I don't think it was tactical. I think it was more complacency. I felt that, they were just slow on the pass. Normally they're much better. This time they were just like taking their own sweet time to pass the ball. Block. Yeah, good boys. Okay. Berate the team. Don't let them settle. Make them all frustrated on the pitch and angry. Yeah, that's how I like it. Kasede, fire them up on the pitch. Don't let them think that they're doing well, Get frustrated like Jurgen Klopp. You think the team is playing well, but Jurgen Klopp is still bouncing on the pitch, yelling at his players. You think, of course, the player's not going to be happy. It raises their game. They want to prove that they are playing well enough for the manager. Shit. I slammed the table so hard, the monitor went black. Holy cow, that was one smash of the table. You probably heard the sound, boy. That's how you do it, boys. Yeah, the manager's not happy. That's why I berated. I know this team is capable of much better. Go. I'm about to really get worked up with my team. Tonkora, I'm about to lose it because I'm expecting more from my front three. Kasede is injured. Okay, so we're gonna bring on. I think we'll bring on Luperini. He hasn't been playing. He has the skill set to play in this position and the skill set to drop back. Kasede is very important. He's very fast. The loss of Kasede may force us into a change in the system. Yeah. Okay, we gotta be careful with Christique as well. I'm gonna take Christique off. Bring on this guy. Another veteran. Good work. Nice. Won the ball there. Contini. Finds Simeri. It's all we needed was that him to take a first time shot. If Simeri had taken a first time shot, it would have gone into the back of the net. Solini out to Colodel. Colodel back to the white centre back. It goes down the line. Looks for a cross. Can't find one. Finds Colodel. Colodel strikes the crossbar in Simeri. Poacher's goal, but is he offside? I don't think he was. I thought I saw a defender in his line. On the same. No, it's offside. Okay, still 3-0. Rui Moreira. What a cross. What a free kick, man, from Rui Moreira. What a free kick. That was whipped in so fast, the defense had no time to react. Simeri was on the far post. This gifted goal. This is how you bounce back. Correct. Make your manager happy. Rui Moreira. This is how you bounce back. 5-0, Cittadella. If there is a morale boosting win, this is it. Come on, boys. Keep it up. Keep it up. Okay, we don't want to lose Celia to injury, okay? We already lost one player, and I'm pushing this team. Napolitano, come on. Yes, we want more. We want more players with an attacking bent. Because I could bring on a fullback, but I don't want to. We brought on a winger to play in the winger slot. Frare looks long. Good. Solini reads that. Luperini now. Finds Contini. Contini trying to pretty a pass. Tunkara. Out to De Urso. To Vita. Benedetti. Oh, that's a simple goal. Very nice. Now we're gonna berate the team again. Come. You get out. I want to highlight to end so I can throw a frozen water bottle at my team. Okay. Alright, then we're gonna come in here and remove this. And now instead of low, we're just gonna whip the crosses. Cassandro to Tunkara. to Cassandro. I'm not happy that we conceded a goal. I'm not happy at all. We should have been totally dominant in this game. Luperini doesn't play this position very well. Lesson learned. He's not getting better, he's getting worse. 6.4 now. This position is for a really fast player. Pogliano. Napolitano. Right? He's not playing this position well either. Sagustin Anderson. Tossolini. Coladel. Back to Rio Moreira. Goes long. It's Gabrielioni. It's a simple 6. And our striker gets a hat-trick. All credit to Napolitano for the header. Or just criticizing him and then comes in and then gets that. Davi out wide. Who's striking him? That's important. Napolitano. Okay, good. The Urso. Back to Vita. To Borrello. Borrello, come on. It's too easy. Bloody hell, 6-2. Another B-rate coming out. There's 2 B-rates now in a row. We got Simieri. Come on. Get the other assist. Get the other goal. Make it a double hat-trick. So I'm not happy. We should have not conceded goals. But then, you know, still 6-2. Napolitano. Back to Rui Moreira. He's brought down. He's outside the box. Vita was inside the box, but I think Rui Moreira was outside the box. Use Kasede in my intersave and I'm struggling with injuries in the hole. He's good. Guys, double hat-tricks. 2 hat-tricks in one game. 2 different players. Kasede is an inter-youth player, correct? So 7-2. What a bounce back, man. 2 hat-tricks. Both our strikers getting a hat-trick. Total domination. And look at all the chances. Clear-cut chance, if there's ever one. I think this one is a penalty. This is a clear-cut chance. This is another one that they missed. They should have buried. These are all good chances they created. 0.25. Bye. I love this. I just love this, man. Never mind, I'll save it. There's no point tweeting this. I don't want to tweet it. Tweet it and after everybody. I mean, I love the fact that they're red hot. I just don't need to share it with the whole world. Okay, thank you very much. If you're here with me on the stream, I truly appreciate it. If you're watching this show after the fact, I wish you were here on the stream. But I understand life is its commitments. Cittadella, we say, look at how we send this team into the drop zone. Oh man, they conceded enough goals to put them a goal difference into the drop zone. Shit. Could talk about poor Cittadella. They met us, we smashed them 7-2. And sent them into the relegation zone. It's a good way to recover. Okay, guys? It's a very good way to recover. Okay? We are still only... We have held to Tanana. We're not that far off the chasing pack. Right? We're still there. Guess Frosinone is the problem child because they'll be on 54 points. Okay, so they're actually second. So the target I have to hit is 54. Okay, we just have to make sure that we're winning more than we are losing, and you know. But this is a damn good performance, man. From our boys. Data Hub, I don't know. I don't care about the Data Hub. We've been changing tactics too many times for this to have any relevance. Because if I'm changing tactics a lot, I don't normally look at this anymore because it's pointless. Yeah. So what I'm looking for is actually something like this, right? So I'll be looking at like, let's see, Simeri, right? So I go to his player performance. Then I look at this, his creativity as a forward. He goals per 90, 0.70, expected goals 0.50. So he's getting, we're putting him in a very good goal scoring chances. He's also creating a lot of chances, right? Key passes as a striker, that's fantastic, man. So as a striker, he's a creative force, no? Right? He's a very creative force. I mean, in that position, right, I don't expect him to create a lot of passes, right? But it's not bad. He's still quite good. Okay. And then in terms of scoring as a forward, look at this. Simeri is here. So who is this? Facundo Colido, my goodness. So Gaglioni and Simeri are in this quadrant right now. They are some of the best strikers in this league. So you can always use this if you want to look for other strikers. Like you want to do a search for other strikers, you can. So these are the best strikers. Like we have Kevin Lasagna, but currently the number one striker who's on fire is this guy called Philippe Vizio, who will scout later. Okay, in terms of assisting, so he's here. Who's the number one assister? I mean, I would probably look at this because these are key passes, right? These are the number of assists. So here, this group is pretty solid. Most 3 key passes. You got Daniel Vert, okay, and that I'm not surprised. He's actually quite good. Then Marco Di Alejandro, okay, yeah, these two guys are damn good, but expensive and are beyond our reach as a club. Lucas Rizzolo, Gabriel Gudmundsson. Yeah, he just needs to do more key passes. But in the system that we have right now, he probably will have a lot of key passes. Goal output for the forward, yeah, it's about there. So this is what I'm looking at in my system to see how he fits into the whole quadrant. I'm not interested in this anymore. Now, for the date, I will, as a team, especially when I change a new tactic, this is irrelevant after that because this is collated a lot after a lot of average games. So instead, I'm looking at the front three, right? I'm looking at these 3 guys, right? I want to see how Gabrieloni is doing. So I want to ensure that he's meeting the same standards, right? So here you can come in here and you can get his numbers, right? You can get a polygon for attacking forwards, right? So expected goals per 50. So he's less. He's just, this is attacking polygon. Then we can come in here. Then you have to, once you do this, you have to put everything inside there. General performance as a striker. Okay. Then we can add a polygon for his creativity as a forward. He's not very important for him. It's Simeri. The outer guys are more important in my system than the guy on the inside. Okay, so shooting. Then we got the scattergraph for forwards. Then we got goal output. All right, Gaglioni is here, so that's not too bad. Then we got the scattergraph for the season forwards shooting. This is how many times he shoots. Right, I want this shot on target to be in this region here. Right, this means I get a lot of shots away. So now that I've changed my tactic, what I'll do is after like 5 games, I'll be looking at this to see whether he moves up. So I sometimes take snapshots. Yeah. So at least I figure out, oh, this tactic, I'm getting more out of him, right? Or, you can actually see that as well in terms of like when, I got 2 of those. Like sometimes it's pretty obvious, right? You get more goals, you're winning more games, that kind of shit, yeah. So aerial, I wonder what this is like. If you're a guy that has a lot of crosses, yeah, for example, you do float crosses, then you want it here, yeah. Okay, so yeah, we don't do a lot. My game isn't built around heading, yeah, so I don't really care about that. Assisting. Well, he's here, which is not too bad. He's supposed to be the prime scorer, so this doesn't really matter. This is not so bad. So you got attacking, general performance, right? So as an attacking force, 633, expected goals 0. So Simeri is 46, he's 52. He's higher, right? Assist per 90. He doesn't create a lot of chances for the rest of the team. Simeri does. Yeah, so this is how we find out. Now the problem here is this guy Contini, right? Contini hasn't been playing a lot of games, but in the last 5 games he has been playing, right? So we come inside here, player performance, same thing, assist. So Contini plays here, so he's not really spearhead force in this position. He's not creating a lot of chances for Gabriel. Gabriel is going to be the big striker here. So in our system, he's the one. So Contini has to improve. The only way to improve Contini is, train him or get a better player for that position. So you can't tweak the role to get it. You can target man or support F9, but there's no point doing that. Yeah, I don't want to change the tactic too many times. So what else do we have left to check? Yeah, that's about it. We can come here in our squad and then we go to performance view. Okay, in terms of goals, this is nice, right? 18 and 17. We got 2 main goal scorers. XG 14, 18. This is a fantastic return, right? But look at this return from Simeri, 10.56, 17. He's like a goal scoring phenomenon. Simeon Simeri. This is the player we brought in, career, for 3.5k. And if I look at the total contribution in terms of goals, he cost me 3,500, but he's given us all these goals. This is a fantastic contribution from a striker. And he's going to score us even more goals this season, right? Then we've got Kasede. Kasede is not really a goal scorer, but he's been playing well. Then this is the one we signed, Rafael Celia. I'm looking at his key passes, right? Assists, he's at 7 assists this season. He's created 20 goal scoring chances in 25 games. That's a very, very decent return because he's even higher than Simeri. Simeri has been playing 24 games, right? He's played 25 games. Simeri has only made 15 goal scoring chances. But Celia has made 20. So this is the reason why I wanted to give him the contract, because he contributes so much to the attacking side of our game. Assists 30. So he's on par with the rest of the players. So chance created per 90, 87. He's almost good for one chance a game. Why do you think I don't want to let him go? So when he came to us for a new contract, I didn't hesitate. So we offered him a new contract. So he's got a new contract under 27. I foresee great things for him. He's another player that we brought in based on the money. We moneyballed him as well, and he was not bad in terms of, keeping. The important thing about wingers and wingbacks, right, is that their pass completion numbers must be there. That means they don't lose the ball very often. Then they contribute. So I'm happy. I'm happy with how we've done. Well, guys, the kids are almost on their way home, and I'm going to have to give them a fantastic weekend. So I want to thank everybody for popping in on the stream. This weekend, I'm taking part in the FM playoffs. I do need a lot of encouragement because it's going to be, I'm in full experimental mode again. I don't believe it. I'm going to the FM playoffs and I want to experiment. I don't care. I just want to have fun. So I hope you enjoyed today's show. You found it entertaining. I'll see you on the FM playoffs. It's on Sunday. If you're there, you're there. Otherwise, what's the most important thing to do in opposition instructions? Show them the angles. That's what you do, King Cole. Show them the angles. My tactics are all set up for pressing angles because I want teams to lose the ball in the middle. So that's what you have to decide your tactical style of football. Do you want to see teams play the ball down the flanks? Because pressing angles are the best way to handle a lot of these things. But of course, your opposition instructions depend on your tactical setup. No two tactics are the same. Like some tactics, you say, I'll just say pressing angles. But if you don't have the players in those positions to play those kind of pressing angles, then you're just going to open space up. Like if I do it with my tactic, I should really change my my opposition instructions. But I'm too lazy, right? I know what my opposition instructions are. I know what my players are doing, but I don't want to overcomplicate my opposition instructions. I'd rather just change the formation to accommodate the pressing angles. Which is what we did just now when we played the 4-3-3 and we lost. And I told myself the next game I'm going to do exactly a slightly different system, and that's what we did. Well, thanks guys. Thanks for popping in. Please take care of yourselves. And I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.